welcome you out to Bingham High School for some Thursday night football. We have got a good one. It's a rivalry renewed. They used to call the black and blue rivalry back in the mid-2000s. Alta taking on the Miners tonight. Dave Fox along with Lemma Harrington. Frank Dolce will join us soon on the field. And, man, you remember these games. They met in championship games at Rice Eccles twice.
All the time.
Each one of them.
Yes, indeed. It's great to be back on this field and just kind of feel the energy. And have Alta here, it just makes it that much better.
Oh, so I remember they had one game once, 10,000 fans were there. They had to move it up to the stadium. All right, well, let's talk about these two teams. We'll talk about Alta first. Tucker Brown at quarterback. Had a nice year last year, passed for almost 3,000 yards, and he's back to deliver again. Yeah,
and I think the issue for Tucker Brown is if you give him time, he's going to find an open receiver, and he does have some weapons on that offense. So if the offensive line can give him protection, watch out. Tucker Brown will put up 300 yards and a couple of touchdowns in this game. He's a good quarterback.
On the other side of it, they like to run. They like to play defense, and that guy, number one, Sateki Finau, had a little trouble against Corner Canyon, but Corner Canyon does that for you, but you've got to account for it.
Let me try to find the silver lining on this. Okay. They got shut out last week by Corner Canyon, so they have not found the end zone yet, but I guarantee you that Sateki Finau will find pay dirt in this game. Okay. They will come into this thing hungry. They're a dangerous animal. That's the way I look at Bingham and their running game in this one. He's a load, 6'2", 220.
A guarantee from Lemma, not on who's going to win, but number one will find the end zone. We'll settle in. We're excited for this one. Multiple ways to watch the game. KJS TV, KMYU, streaming at KUTV.com and on our Facebook page. Let's do it. The black and blue rivalry is back, and it's coming your way right now. America First Credit Union's Thursday Night Lights is brought to you by America First Credit Union, Strong Auto, Robert DeBry, and U of U Marketing.
Ready to refresh your space? RC Willey has you covered with incredible Labor Day savings. Discover unbeatable deals on everything from furniture to flooring, TVs to appliances. It's the perfect time to upgrade your home and save big. Shop now at RC Willey.
Looking for the perfect suit for that special occasion? At Mr. Mac, we have the best selection of suits for weddings, missions, and more. From boys' suits to men's formal wear, we've got you covered. Complete your look with our great accessories, including shirts, ties, shoes, and belts. And with free alterations, you'll always get the perfect fit. Come into one of our 9 convenient locations today or MrMac.com. Mr. Mac, locally owned and operated for nearly 60 years, making you look your best.
Some shops, they just give you an oil change and send you on your way.
But at Master Auto Tech, our master service goes beyond that.
Our master service package includes premium oil, full digital inspection, tire rotation, fluid top-offs, and a brake check.
Plus, BG EPR to clean the sludge out of your engine.
And BG MOA to extend engine life and performance.
Getting the master service means you're going to be doing it less often, saving you money over time.
So come down and ask for the master service. It's not just an oil change, it's peace of mind.
Your trusted, helpful expert, Master Auto Tech.
FanX Salt Lake. The once-a-year event is back. FanX is coming your way September 25th through the 27th. Join the ultimate 3-day pop culture experience where you can meet your favorite celebrities, explore an immersive vendor hall, hear special guests share stories, and connect with a community that shares your passion. FanX is the perfect place to bring your family, make new friends, and share unforgettable moments with fellow fans. Save on tickets now with promo code MAGIC at FanXSaltLake.com.
McGee's Stamp and Trophy is Utah's #1 awards and engraving company. McGee's will help you brand your business and recognize the people who make it a success. McGee's has a passion for excellence that will make your accolades more meaningful. From custom-cut acrylics and crystal awards to framing, engraving, and sports memorabilia. If you can dream it, we can achieve it. Let McGee's take care of all of your awards and recognition needs. McGee's Stamp and Trophy in Orem, American Fork, and Salt Lake City.
RC Willey makes it easy to buy now and pay over time with flexible financing, including 0 and low interest plans. Whether it's a new refrigerator or fresh carpet, choose low monthly payments that fit your budget. And this week, celebrate Labor Day with store-wide savings at RC Willey.
Here comes Alta working their way onto the field. Welcome out to Bingham High School for tonight's Thursday Night Lights battle between the Miners and Alta, the Hawks. We're set to get things going. Let's go down on the sideline. Frank Dolce standing by with Miners head coach Josh Johnson. Frank.
Hey, thanks, Dave. Coach, you kind of ran into a buzzsaw the first week of the season. Tough opener. You got a young football team trying to figure out how to mature through the season. What would you like to see corrected here tonight?
We just need to take care of ourselves, execute, and just be physical. Just be the most physical team out here, execute, not make mistakes, and not play on our heels.
What are some of the things you saw that you liked out of week one?
Offensively, I thought we actually ran the ball pretty well. We got to finish on third downs, and we got to just continue drives. But
all right, Coach. Good luck. Good luck tonight. Appreciate it.
I guess that's why it's normally one question.
Yeah, you hit him with the second question, Frank. That's your bad.
I had to drop the second question on him. He was asking me, like, hey, what are you going to ask me? And I was like, we lose the spontaneity if I tell you what I'm going to ask you. It worked out okay.
Let's take a look at our keys to the game, brought to you by America First Credit Union, proud to support Utah's high school athletics and its student athletes. Alema, what do you have?
Well, you remember the old ad for the unnamed shipping company, what can Brown do for you? That's the question I'm asking here tonight. What can Tucker Brown do for Alta? And as I mentioned, you give him time, he's going to find some open receivers. Bingham, for them, the key is going to be front and center. I'm talking about the defensive front seven. If that front seven can put some pressure on Tucker Brown, okay, we've got a game.
Well, we shall see. Thank you so much, Alema, kicking things off. And here's an interesting note. We mentioned the open. Tucker Brown's the quarterback for Alta. He's also the kicker for Bingham. Number 99 is Tucker Brown, the junior kicker for the Miners.
Just to clarify, they are different people. He's not going over and putting on the Bingham uniform to kick and then go back, put on Alta uniform to be the quarterback.
Quick, give me the Alta uniform.
Yeah. Didn't Pele do that in one game? He played one half with one team, the second half with the other team.
I don't remember
that. Is that a
thanks.
Pele reference?
Hey, Utah State University Kickoff, the state's #1 student experience on campus, and we are ready to rumble. The black and blue rivalry is renewed. They have played in a decade, and here we go. Back to receive, Rylan Clayton and Trevin Fabrizio for Alta. And the officials are going to go ahead and start this game. And we are ready to rumble. Beautiful night for football. The sun just starting to set. Cools off the temp. They're going to go with the onside. Little pooch kick, and they got it. Nobody even went after that. Unbelievable. I mean, totally caught Alta off guard. So the Bingham offense is going to come out on the field well executed, guys.
How about the film work there, Alema?
Absolutely. They saw like a little gap in that return team's, their alignment, and they put it perfectly in the right spot, kind of in that dead space just behind the front line in front of that second unit, and big play on the kickoff to set up things for Bingham.
Josh Johnson told me he's thrilled to have his quarterback back. Boston Singley, the senior, number 5. He got injured early in that game against Corner Canyon.
And that was a big problem for them. When he got injured, I think it impacted, several things. You get a leader that goes down.
Yeah.
But it disrupted their offense for sure.
First play of the game, and it's Finau bouncing off his lineman, but still ends up with positive yardage. Finau is going to get 5 on the carry. Let's take a look at our players to watch for the Bingham offense, first of all.
Speaking of Finau, this kid is 6'2", 220 pounds. He is a beast. 56 yards on 13 carries last week. Singley, the quarterback, as we mentioned, got injured, but he's healthy for this game. And Kilimushi, he is a good guy, too, as far as the receiving core is concerned. That's the target they'll be looking for.
Players to watch brought to you by Robert J. DeBry. And Finau going left side. Finau's got a hole, and he's inside the University of Utah red zone. Always climbing to reach the goal of unsurpassed impact. Let's take a look at our defensive players to watch after that 12-yard pickup for Alta, brought to you by Robert J. DeBra.
Well, if we're talking about Alta, it's about those linebackers, Barrett Turner and Bennett Cluster. These guys are both really active linebackers, and they're trying to free things up so those guys get more action. Riker Ellis in the backfield, defensive backfield at the cornerback position, 1 interception last week.
First down at the just outside the 15-yard line. Owen Peterson now in the backfield as Finau gets a brief rest, and Peterson carries. Now the Alta thinks they've got the ball, but the officials are going to say no, it is down. That is not a fumble.
You know, you guys were just talking about this Alta defense. If you look at that defensive line, you're looking at Timmy Snell, interior lineman, number 90, 5'9", a stout 206 pounds. Lined up right next to him is 67 Logan Shuck, 6'6", 300 pounds.
Man.
I mean, you can see it right here. Look at the difference between those two guys right on the interior.
They've always had big linemen here. I mean, going back for decades, it seems. Second down. First pass of the game. Singley going to the end zone. Jump ball, and it's picked off. There is a flag down, but for now, it is intercepted. And it's Bear Turner with the pick, returning it all the way up near the 35-yard line. But let's check this flag. If this goes against Bingham, the pick will stand.
Bear Turner doing a nice job, like he just played receiver on that one. And as we're talking about these linebackers, I talked with, Coach Blake Burdett before the game. They've switched things up. They're coming out with more of a 3-man front, allowing those linebackers to roam around. That time, Bear Turner able to drop back in coverage and get the interception.
Flag is waved off, so that stands. 34-yard return. And Alta gets the first turnover of the game. So after they gave up the football on that little pooch kick to open things up, the Alta offense out on the field, led by quarterback Tucker Brown. Trevin Cook is the running back for the Hawks. He's the one that would get the bulk of the work if they choose to run the football. Brown, quick pass outside, dropped. Might have heard some footsteps because that ball was there.
That ball was there, and I would agree with you on that, Fox. I think early on here, you haven't really gotten your bearings yet, and you're waiting for that hit to come, and maybe lose your concentration a little bit, and ends up in a drop.
Hey, McGee's Awards and Engravings. It's time to be recognized. Check out McGee's Awards and Engravings. They have our Thursday Night Lights trophy for tonight's winner after the game. Second down. And keep it on the ground, get maybe a couple, but that defensive front for Bingham is having none of that.
Stanaopu, just a sophomore, he gets in, gets the early contact, gets down to the legs, and they're able to get a tackle for a loss there.
Let's take a look at our players to watch for the Bingham defense now, brought to you by Robert J. DeBry.
Well, I talked about that front seven. That's Messina, Bowen in the linebacking core. Damon Gibbons, senior cornerback, he's got 8 tackles on the year.
Third down, 10. Brown looking, firing. It's going to be short of the first down, but it's going to be a 4th and 3. Certainly something to think about as Trevin Fabrizio hauled that one in, and we'll see what Blake Burdett decides to do. Let's take a look at the players to watch, brought to you by Robert J. DeBry for the Hawks offense.
Well, we talked a lot about Tucker Brown already. Bear Strong, one of the wide receivers, along with Fabrizio's, got some nice targets they didn't get the ball to. So Tucker Brown, if he has time, that time a quick release, was able to get it to Fabrizio. 4th
down, and they jumped.
They got it. That's exactly what they were planning on doing, is trying to draw Bingham off. They are able to do it and pick up the first down. Elena, this is an Alta team that has 7 personal foul penalties a week ago, trying to clean up the act tonight.
Yeah, talking with Coach Burdett before the game, and I asked him, what'd you learn from that first game of the season? He said, we can't have these untimely penalties. Personal fouls are a problem anyway, but the timing on it.
Cook takes the football, and good yardage up near another first down.
Trevin Cook, the junior running back.
Always good to be able to establish that running game early on. Good blocking up front that time for Cook. See his height and weight there, 5'9", 170 pounds, just a junior.
Second down short. Cook again, and Cook has got himself a strong auto first down.
That time, nice patience by Cook as he kind of delayed in the backfield just a bit. A little bit of a hezzy in the backfield as he waited for the blocks to develop for him and then burst through the hole for the first down. I talked with Coach Burdett about the progress with Brown from last year to this year. He said, you know what? Leadership. He's a better leader this year.
Cook again. And they're content to keep running him. If he's going to get 5 and 6 yards a carry, why not? Hey, if you toss and turn all night, it's probably time for a new mattress, or you're just old like a lemma. RC Willey has top brands in stock, so you can sleep like a baby and wake up refreshed at RC Willey.
I like to go to RC Willey and sample all the mattresses.
Yeah, you've literally spent the night there.
Yep.
Testing the mattress.
I said, I'm going to test this overnight.
Yeah. Wake me in the morning.
I'll see you guys in the morning.
Second down 5. Alta got here on that pick, but man, the opening kickoff of the game surprised everybody except for Bingham. But the Hawks got it back. Screen pass outside. That's complete and well read. They'll get maybe a couple of yards on that one. As again, Fabrizio.
That time, Grady Johnson does a nice job getting off the block. You know, you run those receiver screens, and Frank and I talk about this all the time. It's a difficult play because it's so dependent upon those outside blocks. That time, Grady Johnson defensively able to shed his block and at least get to the legs of Trayvon Fabrizio and make sure it wasn't a big gain.
Third down 3. Quick pass. That's caught. And another strong auto first down for the Hawks as Bear Strong has the reception.
Nice read, Frank, that time by Tucker as he's watching the pressure start to come, and he goes to the man who fills the space vacated by the linebacker, wide open for the first down as Bear Strong.
You're exactly right. A great read by the quarterback, finding his man underneath the coverage for the quick first down.
Brown again, plenty of time, fire wide open, and the Hawks are on the board. Touchdown. 30 yards.
There is a miscue on the Bingham defense. They're talking about it right now. It looks like he's uncovered, Alema.
Yeah, because they go with 5 receivers, empty backfield, and they just outnumber them, and Bingham unable to make the adjustment.
Nobody went with Evan Morton.
I'll tell you, that will drive defensive coordinator Dave Revel absolutely batty. They'll get that fixed.
Point after, up, and good. And just like that, Alta on the board, leading 7-0 on American First Credit Union's Thursday Night Lights.
You know you can trust Victor's tires. Trust Victor's to keep your vehicle running smoothly. At Victor's, we'll change your oil, balance your tires, and make sure your front end is aligned. For all your vehicle needs, think Victor's. Victor's Tires, the place you can trust.
Let's go take some turns. A common phrase at a university at the foot of some of the best snow-covered mountains in the world. Another common phrase on the University of Utah campus, unsurpassed societal impact. Sure, it's lofty, but it motivates the care in our hospitals, the research in our labs across campus, and the real-world applications of our breakthroughs. Innovation and impact. It's what you get from a university that is always looking up.
You know you can trust Victor's tires. Trust Victor's for all your service and repairs. And of course, that includes flat repairs. From oil changes to alignments, repairs, and tune-ups, Victor's has you covered. Victor's Tires, the place you can trust.
Trevin Fabrizio, Alta High School receiver. And I just want to give a big shout out to Corner Canyon Cheer, and especially a big shout out to IB. You're the GOAT.
Wait a minute. Alta shouting out Corner Canyon. All right.
Hang on.
How about that?
Hang on.
Well, I mean, they're neighbors.
Check their social media, see if they're still together.
Neighboring schools.
That is true.
On that last drive, Brown was 5 for 6, 52 yards, and the touchdown. What a drive for that young man as he threw that pass to Morton.
And I should mention, offensive line did a great job giving him protection.
All right, here comes Bingham now with the football. The Miners, great field position last time on the pooch kick. Now they'll be at the 22-yard line. Let's take a look at our scoring summary brought to you by RGS Exteriors. Scoring summary, just under 4 minutes. 9 plays, 66 yards, and that 30-yard pass to Evan Morton.
You got anything you need done on the outside of your house, go check out Tim Brown Jr., our guys at RGS Exteriors. They did some work on my house during the off season. I got to tell you, they're fantastic. They had kind of a complicated job at my place. I had some flooding that I was dealing with, and they were awesome. Fantastic.
First down. And look at this defense by Alta. They've got a good front line. L.J. Rowley, Timmy Snell, Logan Schuck, Cole Albrecht, and a 2-yard loss as a result.
And Sateki now is the kind of guy that you hear me say, if you're going to bring him down, you better hit him low and bring your friends. That's exactly what they did.
Yeah, he had no room at all. So a 2-yard loss, 2nd and 12. And Fee now remains in the backfield behind Boston Singley. Singley throwing. Pass is caught. So they'll get back the yardage they lost and a couple of more yards as Jordan Thurman on the reception there. So Singley has thrown 2 passes now. One of them intercepted. And then the other one on that completion.
Important play on 2nd down just to give yourself a little, some options here on 3rd down. 3rd down and 7 is still a distance, probably considered a passing possession, but at the same time, at least gets you out of negative yardage.
Third down. Line to gain is just past the 32. Pass is caught and then dropped. And let's see how the officials are going to sort this out.
Looks like they're going to say first down.
I wasn't sure if they were going to give him the completion, Frank, but
well, no, no.
They're saying incomplete.
They're saying incomplete, so Bingham brings out the punt.
I thought he might have had possession here, but I'll tell you, Jaylee Thompson brought the hat. To me, that's a catch. And Finau was there to cover it if it was ruled a fumble.
Yeah, I'm with you. That looked like a catch and then maybe a drop. Well, either way, punt is away, and now Alta, already leading 7-0, is going to have pretty good field position. In fact, they're going to be right at midfield on the punt return by Rylan Clayton. 35-yard kick and a 10-yard return. So the Hawks just marched right down the field on their last drive. And Tucker Brown looked awfully good. And we'll see what he's got in store for this next drive. Last week, the Hawks lost a heartbreaker at home to Springville, 27-21. They had the early lead in that game, but couldn't hang on. And, of course, Bingham, they ran into that juggernaut that is Corner Canyon. They are so good and got shut out 45-0. But Corner Canyon, that's a nationally ranked team.
They're good. Obviously, I mean, I'm stating the obvious there.
Trevin Cook has nowhere to go.
That time, great job. Of course, the key to the game for the Bingham Miners is that front 7. That time they were able to get penetration and nowhere to run.
So a loss of a yard on that one. University of Utah, get an education as inspiring as the mountains around us at the University of Utah. Second and 11. Tucker Brown, screen outside to Cook. See if they can get something going outside, and they do. They get back the yardage they lost and plenty more.
Great job run after the catch that time by Trevin Cook. Releases out of the backfield. He had a linebacker spying him, but he was able to avoid that tackle and then pick up good yardage after the catch.
And it looks like Cook might have a helmet issue. Took it off, headed to the sideline.
I think the helmet came off while he was still in play.
Gotcha.
And so now he's got to take one play on the sideline before returning to the field.
Back to that ground game. Bennett Coaster. And on 3rd and a couple, he's not going to get any. But I suspect they're going to leave that offense out on the field, 4th and 2 on this side. No doubt about it.
Yeah, it has become the trend, right? If you got 3rd down and mid-distance, then you're looking at 2 plays depending on down and distance and field position. They can pooch punt out of this formation too.
Well, Bingham's punter is named Brown. And Brown throws just as he was about to get sacked. And Bennett Coaster is there for the 1st down.
Well, I asked the question as the key to the game, what can Brown do for you? Well, this is what the senior Brown can do. Be patient and then get rid of the ball, keeping his eyes downfield, even with the pressure around him.
By the way, they've run 5 first down plays. Alta has. They're averaging 8 yards on 1st down. Let's see what they get here with Coaster. He gets 3.
Seen a nice balanced attack from this Alta offense, both run and pass. There's a good look at Blake Burnett. That's not him there. He's in the baseball cap right there.
There he is.
In his 2nd year now with the Alta Hawks, taking over for Alema Teo.
8 straight completions for Tucker Brown. And his team is on the move. That's after his first completion was incomplete. Make it 9 straight. And another strong auto 1st down. And again, Trevin Fabrizio.
Yeah, great relationship, chemistry between Brown and Fabrizio. Both of them seniors that come up through the ranks together through the Alta Little League program. Full disclosure, my boys play in that Alta program. Not playing football this year, just focusing on basketball, but I've played the last 2 years at Alta. So I'm familiar with some of these players that have been around the program for several years.
1st down, Brown's pass caught. 5 yards on the pickup there, and they continue to just pick apart this defense. Evan Morton, who caught that touchdown, hauls that one in.
And just a great job. That's a little slant pattern, but you got to get it out quick if you're Brown, which he does.
Nice mix here for the Alta offense. That play action pass, a quick slant, and everything's been positive on 1st down for the Hawks.
Brown again going end zone, and that one he threw a little high, but there's a flag down. Frank, you were right in front of it. Did that look like pass interference?
No doubt.
There was a lot of hand fighting on that play. I think we saw a game a week ago where they let some of that go, which I appreciate.
I think if you're a defensive back or a linebacker and you're matched up with Bear Strong, perfect name, he's 6'2". He's listed at 160. If I was going to eyeball him, I'd say he's probably closer to 180.
I think that 6 is upside down.
Defense number 4. Half the distance to the goal. He's only going to 1st down.
Yeah, whoever made up these player cards, we'll have to talk to him at halftime.
You can only write down what they send you.
He is a big target, though. And no question on that play, pass interference.
So that's 1st and goal inside the University of Utah red zone. I mean, it was just on the 10, so they can't get a 1st down. Brown looking open in the flat. And again, Cook. And again, first down continues to be productive. There is a flag down. Let's check
on the near side. That flag was thrown on the opposite side of the play. There wasn't even any action over here. We'll see what the official
formation
is looking at.
What are you thinking, Frank?
Could have been a backside hold or something, Alima, but the play was going away from the penalty flag.
Well, they're backing up.
Ineligible man downfield, number
Illegal.
60 of the offense.
Illegal.
5-yard penalty.
Ineligible receiver downfield.
Receiver, yeah. Sometimes, Frankie, as you know, when there's like an RPO run pass option, it's hard for those offensive linemen, the big guys, stay disciplined and not get too far downfield.
Brown again. He's had plenty of time. Ooh, hit right as he made the catch. And they will indeed give Bear Strong the catch.
Bear Strong had a huge game last week against Springville with 9 catches, 134 yards and a TD. Again, a big target, very athletic. I've been impressed with Tucker Brown. Saw, several of his games last year, and his maturity is evident.
Cook on the ground, wrapped up. Cook gets a couple. Now you're looking at third and about 9 to get to the end zone.
Yeah, that time Tukuafu off the edge was able to crash down and get contact on Cook. He had nowhere to go.
And that is going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. And we'll remind you that Robert DeBry, Utah's original personal injury attorney, is part of our family here on Thursday Night Lights. 1 quarter in the books, and the black and blue rivalry renewed. The Hawks with the 7-0 lead.
Let's see, string cheese, ooh, soda.
Surprise! You have a brother.
Hi. Whoa. Why didn't you tell me before?
Well, we just got him.
For opening a new account at America First Credit Union.
Which, surprise number 2, you're moving out and living at America First.
Huh?
Get your money working. For a limited time, new members get a cash bonus when they open a checking account.
Your whole life, you woke up before the sun and worked hard so your family could have the things they want. Everything was going great until one night when you were hit by a drunk driver. Now you're out of work, bills are piling up, and you're worried about your family. As Utah's original personal injury law firm, our team at Robert J. DeBry will get you the settlement you deserve. Not sure you have a case? Dial the number with all the 8s.
It's in the thrill of starting strong, making gains. It's the real connections in between. It's in the satisfaction of being on the move. That brilliant feeling of getting somewhere.
Friday nights are made for moments like these. Every parent's dream is to see their child play under the lights. But one reckless choice can take it all away. Always stop when the stop arm is out. Don't be the reason they miss their moment. Stop means stop.
America First Credit Union's Thursday Night Lights is brought to you by McGee's Trophies, Victor's Tires, Sugar House Furniture, and Coleman Knitting Mills.
Evan Morton, Alta High School wide receiver. And shout out Corner Canyon Girls Soccer. I love number 22.
I guess if they're neighboring schools like
that's
that.
two in a row, though.
What's going on?
Check out Spider-Man's here, which reminds me you can escape into the FanX multiverse this September 25th through 27th. You can meet over 100 celebrities, maybe even this guy. Shop fandom merchandise and art. Attend panels. Don't miss out. The biggest event yet, FanX, September 25th through the 27th. 3rd and 9. Alta going end zone again. And Brown's pass is a little wide. So he started 0 for 1 in this game, guys, and that was a drop. And up until that pass, he was 11 for 11 and 90 yards. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, give credit. That time Tukuafu was in great position in coverage from that linebacker spot. Now that's the mismatch you're looking for. If you're offensive coordinator, you want your running back against the linebacker. But Tukuafu that time, great job.
Kick is good. So Alta at least comes away with points. And they now lead 10-0 as we just get going here into the second quarter. And remind you that Victor's Tires is there for all your tire needs. Trust Victor's now with locations in Ogden and Roy.
I'll take a moment to shout out Bingham High School. Their hospitality crew came by and gave us some gift bags. Thank you very much for that.
Nice.
And on top of that, they gave us pronunciation guides for the Polynesian players and any of the other names that might be difficult to pronounce. Like for, Frankie, sometimes he struggles with a Mike Johnson or something like that. But so they phonetically spelled all those out for us. We appreciate that very much.
I told him that's why we have you.
I got one right here. Elias Finianganofo.
There you go.
Finianganofo.
Also shout out over here. I walked in. I felt like, man, I'm walking into a Polynesian backyard. The smell was so good.
Oh, yeah.
Got a huli huli chicken plate lunch with some Kahlua pork. Fantastic. Thank you.
Hey, Frank, if you're looking at your spotter board there as we take a look at the Utah State University, pronounce Tusi, number 3, his last name. Just rip that off right now for Bingham. Right below Finianganofo.
Number 3?
Yeah.
Evan Morton?
I just said for Bingham.
Tui Kolovatu.
That's pretty good.
Yep.
Okay, no fair. He knows these guys. Let's take a look at our scoring summary brought to you by our good friends at RGS Exteriors. 11 plays, 42 yards, 27-yard field goal by McAllister was good. And that's where we stand now. Bingham still trying to get points on the board this season as they were blanked last week by Corner Canyon. Lemon told us pregame that Teki Finau would score tonight. Let's see. And they're going to start the drive off the way Bingham usually does. Finau off that right side.
Last week, I talked to Coach Johnson. I said, what can we expect offensively? Last week they were running some, they had some slot, quick release type of plays in, but they got a couple of receivers hurt last week. So they're back to their basics, which is just ground and pound and hand the ball off to the guys in the backfield and let them go to work.
Second down, 5. The pitch. Owen Peterson around that right side. He'll get maybe 3.
So they started off this series without Teki Finau in the backfield.
Yeah. Peterson also a senior. But you know what? Bingham's always done that. They'll have the feature back. You know this.
Yeah,
but they'll have 3 or 4 other guys.
Now.
A few other guys will just come in and they like to mix it up. Tonight's game brought to you by America First, Utah's #1 credit union. If you're ready to get your money working, become a member today at americafirst.com, or like we do, use the app. 3rd and short. And Finau gets the first down. Flag just came in.
I'm going to say probably a face mask.
It looked like, he's grabbing his helmet. It looked like Finau's helmet turned funny as he went through the line of scrimmage.
A good look at Finau, 6'2", 220. And yes, it's a
15 yards added
personal foul, face mask. It'll be a 15-yard penalty tacked on to the end of that run.
Oh, that's a costly one. This is going to take him all the way up near midfield. That's their biggest gain of the game. And it comes by way of penalty. First down. Finau. And he gets a couple more. And that's what they're content to do.
Well, we saw a game last week, Alema, where West High didn't really get the running game going in the first quarter, but they sure turned it on after that. And they just kept pounding the line of scrimmage. That is difficult for a defensive line, a defensive backfield to handle. If you're just going to keep pounding the ball at the line of scrimmage as the game wears on, that's the advantage for the running team.
Yeah, how many years have we seen that from Bingham where they just lean on you for 3 quarters, and then by the 4th quarter, you're just gassed.
Finau and Owen Peterson. Peterson gets the carry, and Peterson is wrapped up. Now, you know what that could be? That could be our school bus stop of the game, presented by NHTSA. That's right. We'll announce who the stop of the game is in the second half, but that is a candidate.
L.J. Rowley, great job that time, just crashing from the edge.
How do you like that little school bus?
That was a great graphic and animation.
Great little promotion we're having to remind people to stop when they see that school bus stop sign. Very important. 3rd down and 7. And the pass. That was bad. Somebody got a hand on that, Frank, from where you stand.
I believe that was Stephen Tua that was able to get a hand up and knock it down.
Yeah, 13.
Yeah,
Tua. Watch him high point the ball. Great timing from the defensive end. And right now, Alta is not really that concerned about Bingham's passing game. They're able to crunch down at the line of scrimmage, making it tough to run.
Well, Frank, Boston Singley is 1 for 4 with an interception. So you're right.
I'm going to fair catch this.
He's going to let it bounce. Ryan Clayton, the punt returner, lets that go, and it'll land right about in front of Frank. 35-yard kick, and Alta will have the football at the 11-yard line when we come back on American First Credit Union's Thursday Night Lights.
You're even prettier than the day we met.
Thanks, babe.
You're the youest you in your home. So make it your home your way with RC Willey.
Coleman Knitting Mill's nonprofit division, Letterman's of Love, provides Letterman jackets for deserving student athletes throughout Utah. This year, they have partnered with the Tony Finau Foundation, whose mission is to empower and inspire youth and their families to achieve their best through education, wellness, and recreation. Scan the QR code on your screen to join the Letterman's of Love movement and support the Tony Finau Foundation. Coleman Knitting Mills, made to last.
Level up with a new TV and soundbar from RC Willey. And maybe a rug, coffee table, and reclining sofa. Find every detail here, so you can survive countless reruns.
My name is Denzel Peoples. I play DB at Bingham High School, and LeBron James is the GOAT.
Huh? What, you don't agree with that?
We had this conversation. My son Gabriel, he thinks that LeBron James is the GOAT.
No.
And my wife and I are trying to we're trying to educate this kid. Yeah. It's like, son, that's not the case. It's
that's
just
right.
not.
That's right.
Well, who's your
hands
GOAT?
down, Michael
Jordan.
What do you mean?
Yeah, but these kids nowadays don't know, who he is.
Well,
that's the problem.
that's what the internet is for.
No,
that's the
they
problem
don't.
with our educational system right there.
Tucker Brown releases, caught and hit. Oh my goodness! Now there's a flag here. Unfortunately, Morton pops right back up. But let's check this flag.
Yeah, right at the line of scrimmage. I think this is a holding penalty against Alta.
This is a great job by Tucker Brown, just staying in the pocket. And that's a tough pass, Frank, as you know,
It
as
sure
a former
is.
quarterback. You know, over the top of the underneath defender and in front of the secondary.
You're exactly right. It's called a hole shot because the receiver finds the hole between the cornerback and the safety. And then you have to settle in there a little bit. It's tough for the quarterback to hit that, especially with pressure. It's tough for a receiver to catch it because you hear footsteps right in that hole.
Well, you saw Morton hang on to that thing even though he knew he was going to get plastered, and he did. By the way, it's the second ineligible downfield in this game for Tuiupe. He's now had 2 of them. So they may want to discuss that.
Well, he's the center. He's got to be the anchor at the line of scrimmage. That was clearly a pass play. I didn't see an RPO on that unless I missed it. But Tuiupe has to stay home.
Well, and that's part of the reason why Brown was under so much pressure. So third, actually it should be second. Yeah, they corrected that. It is 2nd and 15. And Alta going backwards so far on this drive, leading 10-0 on a beautiful Thursday night here. American First Credit Union's Thursday Night Lights, and hard run there by Trevin Cook. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage, so a 3rd and 10 coming.
Yeah, Cook that time low center of gravity as he ran into Tukuafu. Tukuafu's a big kid, and you got Cook with that kind of able to get some leverage because he was lower, shoulder pads lower than Tukuafu.
Hawks are 1 for 4 on 3rd down conversions. They need to get to the 26-yard line. Brown's pass wide open. Bear Strong has a strong auto first down.
Great play as it was drawn up there that time for Alta. Bear Strong almost in a delayed release. Looked like he was going to block on the edge and then releases into the flat. Nice job by Brown to get it to him for the first down.
Speaking of Strong, get to Strong Volkswagen, home of the lifetime warranty. Unlock stronger at Strong VW. And Brown's pass again is caught. Flag is down. Evan Morton's got it. So another penalty flag.
Well, it's
that
in
time
that same
Fullwood was downfield, and I'm not sure if we're going to get another illegal receiver downfield.
Well, the offensive line is walking the wrong way. They know it's going against Alta.
Ineligible receiver downfield, number 77 in the offense. 5-yard penalty, replay first down.
Rules on illegal man downfield.
Do we understand, or does the offensive line understand?
I'm using the collective we.
Hey, leave we out of this.
Do we, all of the people involved in officiating this game, understand the rule? Are you getting this on replay?
So that's the 3rd ineligible receiver downfield for the Hawks. And something that might need to be discussed at some point. But good yardage here to get that and much more back. Bear Strong has been strong in this game. No doubt about that. He's been a good one.
Strong and Fabrizio. Just a quick release from Tucker Brown and just an inside release that time from Bear Strong. And he was wide open, albeit for a moment, and Tucker Brown was able to get the ball to him. Nice game.
Strong already with 4 receptions in this game.
Coming off 136 yards last week.
35 yards total. So look at Tucker Brown get out of trouble, and Brown, he's got the first down as he keeps his feet enough to get the strong auto first down.
Yeah, Brown not necessarily known as a runner. He's a great passing quarterback, but he can pick up the yards if you need him to. This time a broken play. He scrambles out of the pocket. He realizes at a certain point, I think I can get to the marker.
Well, Alemus Keys for Alta was what can Brown do for you? You just saw it.
Speaking of the chain gang, you're getting the first down. We ran into the chain gang. Frank and I did. Before the game, they were begging for some airtime.
The chain gang, okay. And again, keeping the Bingham defense off balance, back and forth between Brown's passing and Cook's running. And Cook, good yardage there. Looking for a custom Letterman jacket? Coleman Knitting Mills has you covered since 1947. Build your own Letterman jacket at ColemanKnitting.com.
I'm not sure if that was a rhetorical question. I did answer it. I said, yes, I was. And guess what?
Well, I think your question's been answered.
Delivered.
Yeah. Good for you.
More on that in a moment.
Brown back to pass downfield. Bear Strong. Excuse me, that's not Bear Strong. That's Evan Morton. Strong and Morton, the two top receivers on this team in this game. And that one Morton hauls in. And the senior, great yardage inside the University of Utah red zone.
Beautifully thrown ball that time by Tucker Brown. And give credit again to the offensive line. They gave him time to get that ball away.
35 yards on the pickup and the 10th first down of this game for Alta, and we're only in the first half. Bear in motion, quick pass. Brown does get that ball out quick when he needs to, and those receivers, whether it's Morton or Brown or Trevin Fabrizio, Cole Albrecht, man, you got to have your head on a swivel.
Yeah, we haven't even seen Albrecht yet.
Yeah,
you know, we've seen him on defense, obviously. 6'4", 210. He's hard to miss. Committed to UNLV. Where's number 11? We haven't seen much of him on the offensive side of the ball yet, but he's been active defensively. Fabrizio, by the way, had 183 yards last week receiving and a touchdown in that Springville game.
Second down. Brown's pass caught. Bear Strong stretches, and it's going to be first and goal at the 2-yard line.
Just impressed with the way that Tucker Brown, you know, again, my conversation with Blake Burnett, head coach at Alta before the game, you know, what have you seen as far as the advancements, the progress from Tucker Brown last year, where he had nearly 3,000 yards passing, to this year having one game, and it's the maturity.
Bennett Coaster, and he's stacked up on first down. Second down coming. By the way, Morton and Strong have combined for 9 of the catches in this game for 120 yards and a touchdown. Those two, a great receiving tandem. And both seniors, along with Fabrizio.
Well, you add Tucker Brown to that senior list, and these guys have been playing together since they were in Little League.
Yeah.
That says a lot.
Second and goal. And again, Bennett Coaster pushes.
Ball's
what
out.
do we get from the official? The ball is out.
Did it break the plane before it got knocked loose?
There was no signal from either line official. So that's going to be Bingham's ball.
Oh, wow.
I don't think Alta likes that one
they
bit.
Sure have. They signaled just now Bingham football. I don't know, Lima, was progress stopped? We'll have to take a look after the break.
That was Tillman Key that knocked the ball loose at the line of scrimmage.
Officials are still discussing this.
Welcome to Sugar House Furniture, where we've been selling solid wood furniture at affordable prices for over 30 years. Whether you need a single piece or an entire room, find what you're looking for at Sugar House Furniture, your Mission Furniture specialist.
Build your jacket at Coleman Knitting Mills. Build your jacket at Coleman Knitting Mills.
Welcome to Sugar House Furniture, where we've been selling solid wood furniture at affordable prices for over 30 years. Whether you need a single piece or an entire room, find what you're looking for at Sugar House Furniture, your Mission Furniture specialist.
My name is Bennett Coaster. I play linebacker, running back, Alta High School. I'm number 1, and I had to beg my head coach for this number.
And number 1 would be nice. I guess that could be a fight.
Well, I think, there's two things that could happen. Either Blake Burdett says, my running backs aren't going to wear single digits, and it's just, it's a little non-traditional for a running back to wear number 1, or there were a lot of guys that wanted number 1, and you might have had to do like a couple of favors for coach, like mow his lawn or something, to be able to get it.
You know what's funny, in this game, each team has a number 1 at running back. Sateki Finau and Betakosa. But I don't know if Sateki had to beg for his.
There was back in the day where it was much more traditional. You never saw defensive linemen wearing single digits. Now it's all over the place.
Well, how about...
You certainly didn't see a quarterback wearing number 47.
Bear Bachmeier, BYU. Now, he played linebacker when he was younger, and that was his number, and he just never gave it up.
I actually like that, but if you're going to do something that, non-traditional, you better be doggone good.
Yeah, you better run over some people.
Yeah.
All right, back with the Bingham offense. Here we go, and Singley's pass is caught. And good yardage on first down for Bingham. They needed something like that. As now they're moving the ball. Kulamushi, take a look.
Yeah, Coach Johnson was talking about that they started off that game against corner last week, and they were on their heels. They've been a little on their heels outside of that Pooch onside kick that they had to start the game, and now it's time for them to find some rhythm.
Owen Peterson, big hole off that right side, and he's got the first down. And we'll remind you that Utah State University is the state's #1 student experience on campus. Utah State University.
Well, that was a huge play by the Bingham defense at the line of scrimmage, or I should say at the goal line, to keep Alta out of the end zone and get the ball back.
Yeah, 2.5 minutes to play in the half. They'd love to get into the end zone, make this a 3-point game. Alta's got 11 first downs in this game. Bingham just 4, and you just saw 1. But it was some tough sledding here in the first quarter and a half.
What a hit that time by Albrecht.
That could be another one of our school bus stops of the game.
Albrecht is just a beast. 6'4", 210.
There it is. School bus stop of the game presented by NHTSA. We'll announce that in the second. I love that little bus.
Are you going to give us what that acronym is for, NHTSA?
I sure will. Stand by. Singley looking downfield. That's a tough pass to throw. They're going to say he was out of bounds. Boy, when you're running like that, you got to throw it back.
Flag in the backfield. We'll see what that call is. Nice job by Singley, just keeping his eyes downfield. Good call by the officiating crew.
Okay, while they're sorting this out, you want me to tell you what
please.
this is? The NHTSA, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Got it.
But it's easier to say NHTSA. I mean, if I had to say the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration every time, it would take a little long.
Half the distance to the goal.
And then you don't get to enjoy the school bus.
Yeah, I already forgot what it means. That's just too much.
And it's funny because they said don't spell it out. Don't say NHTSA. Just say NHTSA.
We'll go with NHTSA.
Yeah, and I was like, crap, I'm all about that.
I love it.
Perfect. So after all that, they got a long way to go. Screen pass to Finau.
Wow, what a play off the edge that time by Bear Turner, coming up and making the stop. Got a little respect from Finau as he helps him up off the ground.
How about 2 Bears on this team? I mean, that's rare enough.
It must have been like an era where Bear was a popular name.
Which era was that?
Bear Turner.
Well, we got
a couple of years ago.
We got a Bear that's down at BYU. You got 2 Bears on the field here.
Really? Huh. I didn't know that was a thing.
Well, you know how names get popular at a certain time.
Well, like Ashley. I mean,
Singley's pass dumped off. Got a little work to do. Owen Peterson, and he barely gets back beyond the original line of scrimmage. So they'll have to kick this thing away with 50 seconds to go in the half.
Well, on the positive side there for Bingham, they completed a few passes on that series. They didn't pick up the first down. They can keep the ball moving. They didn't put themselves in scoring position. But they certainly needed a little more balance with this offense, and maybe that's something they can take into halftime.
Got to be careful here, too. There's a lot of time left for Alta. They're going to get the ball back with some decent field position.
Ooh, that's a good kick.
And very good kick, and Ryland Clayton's got it. And Ryland's gets to midfield, so you got 40 seconds to work with after a 40-yard kick and a 9-yard return.
With the weapons for Alta offensively, Alema, this is plenty of time to find yourself in scoring position.
The weapons that you're mentioning, Evan Morton, Bear Strong, Trevin Fabrizio, you certainly have, an opportunity to go downfield. That touchdown they had in the first quarter, they went empty backfield and kind of outnumbered the secondary and were able to get a touchdown pass. This time Cook in the backfield with Brown.
Tucker Brown. And Brown looked like he was going to take off and then just throws it away.
Flag down. Looks like a little extracurricular.
A good catch on the sideline by
who picked that up?
Fano Tagovailoa, former Ute, one of the assistant coaches here.
Hey, coming up at our Sugar House Furniture halftime report, get a 2 News update from our Main Street studios. You're going to meet our America First Credit Union Scholar athlete. Alema will have our stats and highlights in the Frank Dolce Show.
Can't wait.
Coming your way, Sugar House Furniture halftime report. Frank might be visit. Are you going to visit with a coach on the way to the locker room, I assume? Maybe Blake Burdett or not?
Yeah.
Okay.
The visiting team actually exits on the other side of the field.
Don't they? Okay.
Yeah, so
my bad. Well, that's okay. First down, 33 seconds. Tucker Brown's pass downfield is caught. Well, almost caught, but it was out of bounds anyway. So Bear Strong not able to hang on to that. I love the name Bear Strong for football.
Good job by the secondary linebackers for the Bingham Miners that time, making sure that Strong, even if he caught that ball, would have been out of bounds.
27 seconds now. Alta's the only touchdown of this game came after a turnover. The Alta interception.
Like Burdett says, let's take a timeout and make sure we get this thing right.
Well, they could, at very least, Alema, they could get into field goal range, to say the least. Hey, by the way, let's give a shout out to Mr. Mack in the Mack Shack. It's the home away from home for our own Alema Harrington. He's tucked inside there. There he is.
I'm here broadcasting and sizing people up for suits. Everybody walks by, I said 42 reg, 44 long, and the thing about Frank Dolce, Frank has gained like some muscle, and we sent him back to Mr. Mack and tried to see if we could resize some of his suits. We also got him some new gear at Mr. Mack. Frank, you're looking good, Frank.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah.
Feeling good, Alema.
Yeah. Be proud. Looking strong. Mr. Mack, by the way, if you're looking for your missionary package, make sure you get down to Mr. Mack, any of our 9 locations across the Wasatch Front. I'm usually there at least once a week.
Yeah,
I pop in,
there.
I say hi, grab a tie, maybe, see what new suits have come in.
After you wake up at R.C. Willie, you swing by America First, make a quick withdrawal.
And then I meet up with Tim Brown Jr. and RGS. Yeah. We take a look at the exterior of my house and see what else we can do.
Maybe you wrap it up with the eye in the sky there.
That's right.
The post-game party.
When do you get your tamales at Victor's? You got the whole thing going.
I'm a busy man.
Bear Strong.
Good job that time by the Bingham Miners in coverage and making sure Strong doesn't get out of bounds and stop the clock. See whether or not Alta will choose to get another playoff here or not.
It's been a little more difficult.
So somebody took a timeout.
Alta took a timeout. It's been a little more difficult for Alta to throw the ball on this series, Alim. I heard Coach Dave Revel, defensive coordinator for Bingham, talking to his defensive backs, imploring them to reroute the receivers off the line of scrimmage. He said the release was too easy. I wonder if that's coming into play on this series.
Huh. Hey, RGS Exteriors, 5 generations of craftsmanship, proven by over 1,200 4.9-star reviews. That's huge. 21 Best of State awards and a 10-year warranty. Our good friends at RGS Exteriors. They can play a little golf too, huh, Lemon?
Oh, indeed they can. And I'll tell you what I love about a lot of our sponsors, which includes RGS Exteriors, a new sponsor this year, is their, Mr. Mac, America First, RGS. They've been around forever. Like, they've been in our community for a long time. They're people that you can trust. Their families' reputations rest on the service that they deliver. And so those are the kinds of companies that support high school football in our market, and we love them.
Indeed. 3rd and 9. 19 seconds, 10-0 Alta lead. And Brown firing downfield, one-handed catch.
What a catch.
Oh, my goodness. Take a look at this catch by Bear Strong.
Great crossing route, patience by Tucker Brown. 3-man rush, so he's got time to sit in the pocket. But as Bear Strong makes his break, the ball's delivered right on target by Tucker Brown.
First down, 13 seconds. Tucker Brown lobs. Oh, dangerous pass. You could just see Jordan Thurman had his eye on that.
Well, here's a personal foul. I believe this is going to be late hit on the quarterback.
Well, that's going to put him easily in field goal range, and another shot at the end zone.
Probably,
at
least
least
one more play.
Yeah, Alta's got one more timeout that they can use and try to manage the clock here going into the end of the first half.
Well, this is going to move them into the University of Utah red zone, and they'll drop that ball inside the 10-yard line, right at it anyway.
Half the distance to the goal.
So, Frank, easily one play at least to the end zone?
You have one play, at least one play. I mean, if you're really good, you might be able to get 2, but one play, and then you bring your field goal team out. Couple of timeouts remaining.
All right, here we go on first down, 10 seconds. Tucker Brown, who is using a lot of time now directing traffic, and just throws that ball up and out the back of the end zone. So now, presumably, yes, they'll trot the field goal team out there with 3 seconds left.
Yeah, that's when the quarterback starts running around with 10 seconds left.
And you're done.
And then he starts, throw it away.
Get rid of it. But Brown wisely, again, talking about the maturity and leadership, is able to get that thing off and out of bounds back in the end zone before the clock expires. So 3 seconds left and an opportunity to put some more points on the board for the Hawks.
Bingham with that last penalty, 5 penalties for 43 yards, and that helped get the Hawks down here. So McAllister and Bingham's going to take a timeout. Going to ice the kicker.
Icing the kicker. Do you think that works?
I don't know.
What percentage of the time does icing the kicker work?
Especially in this case. This isn't like a game-winning field goal with, it's, I don't know. But you know what? You can't take the timeout with you, so.
You need to chat GPT that. How many times has icing the kicker worked in the high school football in the state of Utah? You think that AI has got that information?
If it's out there, then yeah, it has it. That information is out there somewhere.
Good look at Blake Burdett taking over this program. I asked him the question. I said, where were you back in the day when this was a real, a heated rivalry? He was at Olympus, so it was the Olympus Skyline rivalry that he was engaged in. But he is 100% engaged in what is going on at Alta and this rivalry and rebuilding. I'd love to get some alumni to come back for a game like this.
Good for him. Kick is good. So 3 more points for the Hawks. And they'll head to the locker room with a 13-0 lead here in the renewal of the black and blue rivalry. We're at Bingham High School, and it's been a good first half so far. And Tucker Brown, as Alema said at the outset, what can Brown do for you? Well, he can pass for 185 yards and a touchdown in the first half. 18 of 23.
Showed a lot of poise, got some good blocking up front.
So we'll head to break, and when we come back, Sugar House Furniture halftime show will start with Frank Dolce and our American First Credit Union scholar athlete. 13-0 lead for the Hawks on American First Credit Union's Thursday Night Lights.
This summer, you'll be loving how we're lending at America First Credit Union. Get new Visa credit cards with 0% intro APR for 6 months. Need a new ride? Get 90 days with no payments on new auto loans and 60 days no payments on RV and power sports loans. That's not all. Our home equity loans start with an introductory 4.49% APR to refinance debt or take on that dream project. So start the summer fun now and your payments later. Apply in America First today.
When you're the oldest personal injury firm in Utah, you get to know a few faces.
So tell me what happened.
He just came in and sideswiped me, bro.
I got hit by a drunk driver.
And it hurts worse than that time that I was dropped. Tailgate. Who would have thought?
I guess you can say we've seen everything. And I mean everything.
Juliet would never use these.
Our team at Robert J. DeBry has the experience needed to get you the compensation you deserve. Not sure you have a case? Dial the number with all the 8s.
Some shops, they just give you an oil change and send you on your way.
But at Master Auto Tech, our master service goes beyond that.
Our master service package includes premium oil, full digital inspection, tire rotation, fluid top-offs, and a brake check.
Plus, BG EPR to clean the sludge out of your engine.
And BG MOA to extend engine life and performance.
Getting the master service means you're going to be doing it less often, saving you money over time.
So come down and ask for the master service. It's not just an oil change, it's peace of mind.
Your trusted, helpful expert, Master Auto Tech.
FanX Salt Lake. The once-a-year event is back. FanX is coming your way September 25th through the 27th. Join the ultimate 3-day pop culture experience where you can meet your favorite celebrities, explore an immersive vendor hall, hear special guests share stories, and connect with a community that shares your passion. FanX is the perfect place to bring your family, make new friends, and share unforgettable moments with fellow fans. Save on tickets now with promo code MAGIC at FanXSaltLake.com.
Looking for the perfect suit for that special occasion? At Mr. Mac, we have the best selection of suits for weddings, missions, and more. From boys' suits to men's formal wear, we've got you covered. Complete your look with our great accessories, including shirts, ties, shoes, and belts. And with free alterations, you'll always get the perfect fit. Come into one of our 9 convenient locations today or MrMac.com. Mr. Mac, locally owned and operated for nearly 60 years, making you look your best.
This is a 2 News halftime update.
Hey, thanks for joining us for this 2 News update. Here are a few of the headlines we're following today on KUTV. According to new court documents, the man accused of killing the Tremonton police officers, Ryan Michael Bate, repeatedly threatened to kill his wife, so she called 911. As they arrived, Bate grabbed his rifle and shot and killed the officers. Prosecutors say they will seek the death penalty in that case. Salt Lake City has selected 2 development teams to transform a portion of a vacant fleet block into a community-focused development. The 8-acre site is located along 800 South and 300 West. A committee has chosen Mercy Housing and Brine Shore Development. Both developers' proposals focus on bringing affordable housing to that neighborhood. And happening tomorrow, leaders from the Utah Food Bank are preparing to acquire the Utah Diaper Bank's operations. Food Bank leaders say food insecurity and diaper needs often overlap here in Utah. The two agencies will join forces during the 2025 Homemade Utah Diaper Drive. Now let's get a look at the weather with Sean.
Looking at a little bit of a cloudier day today. It's cooler as well in many spots, but a few lingering showers possible through about 8 p.m. or so. But generally, we'll be drying things out as we get closer towards that 10 p.m. hour with temperatures into the lower 80s. But boy, is the heat on for Washington County. Still dealing with some dangerous heat. Temperatures from 105 to 108 all the way through tomorrow. So eventually, we'll see some cooler weather as we head into the weekend. But we're into the 80s and 90s up and down the Wasatch Front right now. We've been seeing a mix of sun and clouds. Again, through about 9 p.m. is when we'll see the last bit of some showers, mainly across south, central, and southern Utah here. But this is the beginning of a nice monsoonal weather pattern setting up that will last all week long into next week. Tomorrow morning could see an isolated shower or two through lunchtime across portions of the Wasatch Front, but mainly up into the mountains. And then by tomorrow afternoon and evening, better chance for rain across south central Utah and across the higher terrain up through the Uintas. So we'll be watching out for that. Better chance for rain again will be on Sunday, but still across south central Utah, there is that risk for some flash flooding. So be mindful of that if you're heading to any of our national parks here, basically each and every day into the weekend to avoid those flash flood prone areas. As we head through the overnight, we're cooling things down into the 70s and 60s. Another hot one, especially down in St. George with that excessive heat warning still in place, but still a little bit cooler further up towards the north. We'll see some isolated showers and some storms out there, mainly across the higher terrain. And finally, some relief for you in St. George. You're going to be dealing with the full week there down into the 90s by next week. And then along the Wasatch Front, we're also going to be eventually seeing some cooler temperatures. 98 and hot on Saturday. Better chance for rain on Sunday, but look at all of next week down into the 80s.
Your whole life, you woke up before the sun, you worked hard, so your family could have the things they want. Everything was going great, until one night when you were hit by a drunk driver. Now you're out of work, bills are piling up, and you're worried about your family. As Utah's original personal injury law firm, our team at Robert J. DeBry will get you the settlement you deserve. Not sure you have a case? Dial the number with all the 8s.
In grade school, when the teacher asked, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" I stood proud and said, "A rain gutter and siding installer." Tim Brown Jr. here, fourth-generation owner of RGS Exteriors. My great-grandpa started the business in the 50s, then my grandpa, then my dad, and now me today. I wake up every day thinking, man, I am living the dream. If you want siding, windows, or gutters from people that really care, RGS Exteriors is your only call.
McGee's Stamp and Trophy is Utah's #1 awards and engraving company. McGee's will help you brand your business and recognize the people who make it a success. McGee's has a passion for excellence that will make your accolades more meaningful. From custom-cut acrylics and crystal awards to framing, engraving, and sports memorabilia. If you can dream it, we can achieve it. Let McGee's take care of all of your awards and recognition needs. McGee's Stamp and Trophy in Orem, American Fork, and Salt Lake City.
The challenges of college are easier to overcome when you're embraced by community. Surrounded by beauty. Inspired by quality. And empowered by opportunity. It's all here at Weber State. Find your brilliance.
Let's see, string cheese, ooh, soda.
Surprise! You have a brother.
Hi. Whoa. Why didn't you tell me before?
Well, we just got him.
For opening a new account at America First Credit Union.
Which, surprise number 2, you're moving out and living at America First.
Huh? Get your money working. For a limited time, new members get a cash bonus when they open a checking account.
This is the Sugar House Furniture Halftime Report.
Welcome back to the America First Credit Union halftime report here at Bingham High School. Alta and Bingham in a tight matchup here today. But let me tell you something. We have a terrific America First Credit Union scholar athlete here with us tonight. That's the one and only Tyler Smith right here. Tyler's a fantastic soccer player, leads on and off the field. He dedicates his life to service, loves to play soccer, pickleball. I think you like listening to music. Do you play guitar as well? He kind of does it all. 3.89 GPA. That's not bad. I wish I would have had that in my high school days. Planning on going on a church mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Maybe play a little college soccer someday. And he likes to find himself in service opportunities. I think he built a building or a school in Kenya. Maybe painted a building, a home here in Utah, and I think he helped rebuild a cemetery, if I understand correctly. The guy does it all. Tyler, we certainly appreciate you being here. We appreciate all you do in the community. We appreciate the leadership you provide here at Bingham High School. Tell us, what is the best thing about being a Miner here at Bingham?
Probably just like the atmosphere. Kids are so nice, and it's so fun to come to football games and play sports and just be at school. It's awesome.
Absolutely. Now, after your mission, planning on going to college, I know you want to play soccer, but what would you like to do professionally if that's not soccer?
Right now I'm doing an aviation class for JTech, like our college class, so looking to do that when I'm older.
Maybe a pilot? Something like that? You're going to be the next Maverick, I guess.
Yeah.
We'll keep our eye on you. All right. Well, here we have Director of PR for America First Credit Union, Dave Nellis. And Dave, I don't know how you keep finding these guys, but you found another gym. Tell us what you like about Tyler.
Tyler is one of those individuals that has a great balance in everything that he does. Talking with his mom, we had a great chat, and we figured out the word, and it's intentional. Tyler is there in the moment, doing the right thing at the right time for the right reasons. And I love that intentionality because that brings balance to his life. That brings success to everything he does. He's patient, he's kind, he's a leader, and those are all great attributes that we love. So Tyler, we're super proud of you. We're excited to be able to honor you tonight at Thursday Night Lights. And so on behalf of America First Credit Union, you're our Scholar Athlete of the Week. So way to go, buddy. You're going far.
Well, congratulations, Tyler, and to Tyler's family all here tonight. That's fantastic. That's the America First Credit Union halftime Scholar Athlete here at Bingham High School against Alta. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Ready to refresh your space? RC Willey has you covered with incredible Labor Day savings. Discover unbeatable deals on everything from furniture to flooring, TVs to appliances. It's the perfect time to upgrade your home and save big. Shop now at RC Willey.
In Utah, mental health conditions affect 1 in 6 children. Utah State University alum and clinical social worker Tammy Curtis is confronting this crisis in schools statewide. She establishes innovative sensory wellness rooms to help children develop skills to self-regulate, manage stress, and return to classroom learning.
I'm an Aggie. I teach kids to be resilient.
Are you living your best life? Or are you wanting more? Something different? Well, maybe it's time for a change. Something impactful. Not just in your world, but around the globe. YouthLink wants you. Your best self starts here. This is your chance to help create a better world, a place that's beautiful and full of good people. The world is waiting. Ready to discover what you can accomplish? Come make a difference for yourself and those around you. Join YouthLink today. A better tomorrow starts now.
RC Willey makes it easy to buy now and pay over time with flexible financing, including 0 and low interest plans. Whether it's a new refrigerator or fresh carpet, choose low monthly payments that fit your budget. And this week, celebrate Labor Day with store-wide savings at RC Willey.
Halftime here at Bingham High School, the home of the Miners. Miners trailing 13-0 to the Alta Hawks. The rivalry renewed here at Alta. Let's take a look at our first half highlights. They're brought to you by American First Credit Union, where members come first. An onside kick gave Bingham a situation where they had a chance to go to the end zone, but Singley's pass intercepted by Bear Turner, and that means that Tucker Brown gets a chance to go to the end zone. Empty backfield, he finds Evan Morton for the touchdown. And then it would be Bennett Custer trying to get into the end zone, reaches ahead, but knocked out by Tillman Key, recovered by the Bingham Miners. But to this point, Miners have been unable to find the end zone. A couple of field goals added to that touchdown for the Alta Hawks. That gives you your score of 13-0. Take a look at the lopsided yardage in favor of the Hawks. Rush yards in favor of the Bingham Miners. I'm not sure if that's not unexpected. Pass yards in favor of the Hawks in this one, and 14 first downs. That's hard to compete with, especially when you're only able to get 4 first downs for the Bingham Miners. The good news for the Miners, they will get the ball first in the second half. We'll come back after this break, and the Alta Hawks leading the Miners 13-0. Second half coming up right after this. That is the America First Credit Union highlights.
This halftime report was brought to you by Sugar House Furniture.
What you want to do is save hundreds when Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance.
That's great, but can you ask your friend to stop digging into the green?
I can ask, but he's not going to. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Some shops, they just give you an oil change and send you on your way.
But at Master Auto Tech, our master service goes beyond that.
Our master service package includes premium oil, full digital inspection, tire rotation, fluid top-offs, and a brake check.
Plus, BG EPR to clean the sludge out of your engine.
And BG MOA to extend engine life and performance.
Getting the master service means you're going to be doing it less often, saving you money over time.
So come down and ask for the master service. It's not just an oil change, it's peace of mind.
Your trusted, helpful expert, Master Auto Tech.
Build your jacket at Coleman Knitting Mills. Build your jacket at Coleman Knitting Mills.
McGee's Stamp and Trophy is Utah's #1 awards and engraving company. McGee's will help you brand your business and recognize the people who make it a success. McGee's has a passion for excellence that will make your accolades more meaningful. From custom-cut acrylics and crystal awards to framing, engraving, and sports memorabilia. If you can dream it, we can achieve it. Let McGee's take care of all of your awards and recognition needs. McGee's Stamp and Trophy in Orem, American Fork, and Salt Lake City.
Watch this week's Thursday Night Lights to catch the school bus stop of the game, presented by NHTSA, highlighting the most momentous stops every week. Always remember to stop when the school bus arm is out.
Hey, R.C. Willey would like to recognize a standout member of the Bingham community. Here to receive the R.C. Willey Extra Mile Award is Darren Graber. Darren has taught music and coached the marching band for over 2 decades. His music programs consistently receive superior ratings at both the regional and national level. He's a staple here at Bingham. And to be your best, it starts with getting a good night's rest. So R.C. Willey's given Darren this Bedgear Storm Performance Pillow so you can sleep great and wake up energized. Thank you so much, Darren, for going the extra mile. R.C. Willey, your home, your way. Time now for University of Utah's high school game day.
Blue Isle, so make sure you check this out. Open our student section. We'll be wearing all of our blue. We'll be hype. Go Miners.
Hey, Hawks, we hope you have your game on, because this is whose town?
B-Town!
Huge thank you to the University of Utah for hanging out with us on game day. Go Utes.
We want to recognize our cheer team for taking state and nationals last year.
Yeah!
We're Bingham Cheer, and we're so excited to be back on the field for football season. Yeah! It's our first home game tonight, and we can't wait to cheer on our football boys. Everyone be here and cheer loud.
We're so grateful for our amazing season we had last year, and we're so excited to see what this season holds for us.
Special shout out to our coach Amber, who has put so much hard work and love into this team.
We love you, Amber!
We want to give a big thank you to all of our amazing parents and fans and for all the love and support they give us. We are the seniors, and we're so excited to pass down the Bingham legacy to our underclassmen and our cute freshman cadets.
B-Town!
You got to love it. Matt Smith producing our high school game day. He's also our red hat. And now we're ready to play some football here. Second half underway. About to get underway with our Utah State University kickoff, the state's #1 student experience on campus, as Bingham will get the football to start this second half, trying to get on the scoreboard for the first time this season. And a great return. And good yardage for the Miners. Got to beat the kicker. But all the way up to the 45-yard line as Dylan Aldridge really gives them something to cheer about. And just what the Miners needed. 53 yards on that return.
Great return. He sets up some blocks, but makes one arm tackle miss right here and then gets to the edge. And he gets to the sideline. Give credit to the kicker. You'll get a lot of heat in the locker room when the kicker is the one that brings you down, Frank. But nice job by the kicker that time.
Yeah, it'll be
McAllister.
relentless. The kicker did a fantastic job. Let's just make that clear. But he still got tackled by the kicker.
Little pressure coming for Alta. They get there just before Kulamushi is able to catch that ball. Let's take a look at our players to watch and their first half performances, brought to you by Robert J. DeBry. Lemma.
Well, Sateki Finau just 5 carries in the first half, but he did get 23 yards. Nice average on the ground. Singley, the quarterback, not a lot of passing, but 1 interception. And Kulamushi, is the one that just received the ball. He had 2 targets, 1 reception.
Owen Peterson. And Owen Peterson, great yardage, and he's got himself a Master Auto Tech first down. Well, let's take a look at the defensive players to watch on the Alta defense, brought to you by Robert J. DeBry.
I talked about how important those linebackers are. You got Koster along with Turner, with 5 tackles for Turner in the first half of this game. Riker Ellis in the secondary with 1 tackle.
And we're backing up.
Yeah, holding.
Number 54, the offense.
You know, I was talking about that shutout last week for the Bingham offense. They came into this game hungry after another 2 quarters of not being able to get into the end zone. Frank, they're starving right now. This offense is starving. They have got to get to pay dirt.
Absolutely. They've come out with a little balance here, throwing the ball around, got the run game going, a little holding penalty that brought one back. We'll see how the rest of the drive goes here, 2nd and 15.
Screen pass outside, caught. Looking for blockers, not much there, will not get back to the original line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, if I'm Bingham, I am throwing the opposite direction of wherever number 11 is.
Cole Albrecht,
yeah. Albrecht, he's 6'4", he's a huge kid, and it's tough to go on that side.
Loss of 2. 1 for 4 on 3rd down. Pressure coming again. And Singley is going to take off and be well short. And boy, he is hit hard.
Guess who?
Who were we just talking about?
Yeah, Albrecht comes in, lowers the shoulder, legal tackle there.
He came out of there like a missile.
Yep.
A heat-seeking missile. Can we give nicknames?
You just did. Again, take a look at Albrecht. He is committed to UNLV, so he'll play some D1 ball.
He's going to be a rebel.
Be interesting to see what kind of team they're going to have. We're going to course, we got a new regime up in Logan, and they will face UNLV. The Bronco Mendenhall era as that punt sails into and out of the end zone.
Bronco Mendenhall era. That guy, he's like
42
Lazarus.
Yeah. BYU, Virginia, New Mexico.
I think the interesting thing with a player like Albrecht is if he continues to have a good season, he's off to a nice start, first 2 games. The question is, okay, he's committed, but, you know, guys are moving all over the place. It's just wild watching college football.
It's the Wild West. You're exactly right, Alema. And I, you know, I still don't know exactly how I feel about it.
Yeah.
Like all the moving parts and everything else is happening, and I wish the NCAA could get it under control, but I don't have much faith that that's going to happen. And by the way, quick weather report out here on the field. Light rain showers here at Bingham High School. Yeah.
I thought you were going to say lightning.
No. What did you just do?
What are you doing?
You don't even say that.
I'm talking about Lightning McQueen from Cars, the movie.
Ka-chow. How long have we been doing this?
We'll take a break, figure out what's going on here, and we'll be back on America First Credit Union's Thursday Night Lights.
Are you living your best life? Or are you wanting more? Something different? Well, maybe it's time for a change. Something impactful. Not just in your world, but around the globe. YouthLink wants you. Your best self starts here. This is your chance to help create a better world, a place that's beautiful and full of good people. The world is waiting. Ready to discover what you can accomplish? Come make a difference for yourself and those around you. Join YouthLink today. A better tomorrow starts now.
The field, the lights, the crowd. It's everything to them. But one missed stop can turn a celebration into silence. This isn't how any season is supposed to end. Always stop when the stop arm is out. 1 second can save a lifetime of pain.
America First Credit Union's Thursday Night Lights is brought to you by R.C. Willey, Sunbelt Rentals, Utah State University, and Fanex.
Molly Toya, O-line, D-line, class 26, a.k.a. Mr. Overly Dangerous.
Overly dangerous.
Did he say overtly?
Yeah,
overly dangerous.
I like overtly.
You know what? You might add a T there and just make it overtly dangerous.
Overtly dangerous on
Mr.
the mic.
Toya.
That's Harrington.
Well, there he is. Let's stay away from him. Don't make him mad.
6'3", 295. That's a big body on the line.
I thought just Alema was overly dangerous. All right, first down. Alta has the ball. Everything's sorted out, and a big stop again. That could be another one of those NHTSA stops of the game. Let's take a look at the players to watch for the Alta offense, brought to you by Robert J. DeBry. Lemma.
Well, some impressive numbers from Tucker Brown. Good efficiency. Bears strong. Had a great first half. 64 yards on his way to a 100-yard game. Fabrizio, 3 catches and 20 yards in the first half.
Fabrizio and Morton both revealed to us, to the world tonight, that they're dating young women from Corner Canyon.
Yeah.
Across town. They're rivals. Right up the gut. And a good hard run by Trevin Cook. It's going to bring up a much more manageable third down. Let's take a look at our defensive players to watch, brought to you by Robert J. DeBry for the Bingham defense.
Well, Gibbons got 3 tackles. Messina with a couple of tackles. And Bowen leading the way. He's got 5 tackles from that linebacker position in the first half.
So we're looking at a 3rd and about 4. So an opportunity here for Bingham once again to try to get this offense off the field of Alta. But we shall see. Screen is caught and wrapped up. Ball is out. Scooped up. Oh, they're going to say incomplete pass.
Incomplete.
That's fortunate for Bear Strong.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Did he catch the ball, Alema? Did he make an athletic move?
I think that was closer than the first half one that I thought was a catch. This one, I think, was more, oh, you know what? He had like a step and a half. He tucked the ball away.
Yep. So, Robert J. DeBry, you make the call. Utah's original personal injury attorney. What do you guys think?
I'm going to say I would object on that one. I was going to say that if I'm looking at a defensive player of the game so far for the Bingham Miners, Tukuafu has been fantastic. He was in coverage that time. Flags flying before.
All over the place. Let's see here.
The ball's punted away.
Looks like a delay.
Part of the snap. Delay a game. Offense. By the penalty. Still fourth down.
By the way, we were talking about the Bears. Bear Turner, who's also a linebacker on this team, he also punts. He's the punter for Alta.
So you got a Bear that is a kicker for Bingham, and then you got a punter and a quarterback for Alta that named Bear.
No, there's no Bear on Bingham. You're getting too many Bears.
I'm thinking Tucker.
Yeah, right.
Tucker Brown.
But that's the other weird thing is Tucker Brown on both teams.
Man, I got kind of confused at this point.
That's too many of them.
Yeah.
33-yard kick. So decent field position coming up as Bear Turner kicks that ball away. And Turner will now stay on the field as the linebacker. They had good linebackers on this Alta team, Bennett Coaster and Bear Turner. You guys are talking about Cole Albrecht.
Mm-hmm.
He's amazing. But those two, Turner last year had 126 tackles on the season. That's a huge number. And he had 20 last week in that opening night game.
Again, talking with the head coach for Alta, Blake Burnett, and he was mentioning last week they went with a 4-man front. This week they switched to a 3-man front. I asked the question, okay, so why? He said, because our linebackers really are the heart of our defense, and we give them an opportunity to free them up, and they do a lot more.
Yeah, well, and they prove that every game. Well, the two linebackers were the leading tacklers last week in that loss. First down play and a yardage of about 6 yards. But it was a tough, heartbreaking loss for Alta at home to Springville, but those two were definitely active.
Yeah, you mentioned that Alta was actually leading that game.
They were.
Coach Burdett was quick to point out the 7 personal fouls that they incurred were really the thing that they walked away. Was like, we cannot be doing that. We can't be hurting ourselves like that.
Pass complete. Oh, dropped. Like he had in his hands and fell. So now another third down. And third downs have been rough for Bingham. They are 1 for 5 on third downs in this game. Only 1 have they converted. But this is a big one.
Yeah, third down, the ability to keep a drive alive, one of those key stats on the offensive side of the ball. Bingham not quite there tonight. Look out.
Singley.
Ball's out.
Ball's out. Recovered by Alta. And it's Albrecht. Look at Timmy Snell helping his teammate up. Take a look.
I think the first man there might have been one of the other linebackers, Ayenik. And he gets there first, and then Albrecht falls on it. That's a huge play for this Alta defense.
Yeah, I think playing with a cast around one of his hands. They line him up at receiver with that cast. I'm guessing he's a blocking receiver.
That's a good point. Got to be careful with that.
Well, let's see what Alta can do with this terrific field position.
First down for Tucker Brown. And Tucker is going to run out of trouble firing short. That's complete to his running back, Trevin Cook. And Cook, he's very close to a first down. Do they give it to him?
Second down from this sideline.
Yeah, I think he's about a yard shy. No. Yep.
Again, impressed with just the poise of Tucker Brown as he escaped a 6-man rush.
They are moving the chains. We'll remind you tonight's game brought to you by America First, Utah's #1 credit union. If you're ready to get your money working, become a member today at americafirst.com. First down. And Cook again.
They really like this formation where they line up with Bear Strong in the backfield. They motion him out and try to give a little space in the middle because somebody's got to go out with Strong. Some blocking up front. But good job by the Bingham defense that time to shut it down.
Couple of yards on the pickup, 2nd down 8. Tucker Brown 60% passing efficiency so far this season. And man, he gets that ball out so quick. And yet another Master Auto Tech first down, and give Bear Strong another catch.
Yeah, Bear Strong does a great job reading that defense on his release, Frank, finding that dead spot in the zone and just sitting down. Great relationship with Tucker Brown, recognizes it, gets the ball to him.
8 receptions now for Bear Strong to lead this Alta team.
It's a great combination there because, like you said, Bear knows where he's going and what he needs to do. And Brown is just like right on the same page. Great communication between those two guys.
Look at this bunch formation on that right side with Morton on the other. They're going to screen it out to Cook. Boy, he was almost wrapped up early and then ended up turning that into a sweet pickup.
And Frank and I talk about this is the reason we don't like this play, because the blocking is rarely good in high school. The blocking was not good. Tukwafel was there. Then the next guy comes. 2 other guys were released off of their blocks. But give credit to the running back because he makes a play when there really wasn't a play to be made. Trevin Cook with a nice game.
Well, you said it, Alema. That play only works when you have a sensational athlete catching
There it is. 2nd down 5. They're in the University of Utah red zone, dumping it to him again, and the old might have heard footsteps.
There's a personal foul.
That's going to back him up.
Way late. Very late. I'm telling you, the Bingham coaches over here losing their minds about the missed tackles.
That's Logan Shuck. You were talking about him earlier, Frank. One of the big linemen on this offensive line.
It's very hard to miss him on the field.
You know, we used to see this a ton back in the day, but now not as much. And we saw it a lot with Bingham, where you had numbers, you know, a defensive number 5 and an offensive number 5. Singley obviously wears number 5, their quarterback, but that was Messina that was coming up to make that stop that time, also number 5. Who started that trend?
Personal foul, number 77 of the offense.
2 number, you got doubled up on numbers.
On offense.
2 number 1s.
And 1 on defense.
You see a lot of that in college.
Oh, you see it all the time in college. We started to see it in high school, and Bingham was one of the guys, teams that really started that trend in the high school ranks. Not as much lately, but now we got 2 number 5s.
So that backs us up to a 3rd and 20, and Cook trying to get some of it back.
Well, better field goal range. I don't know if they're going to go for it here. They have a good kicker.
Yeah, McAllister's already hit a couple of field goals in this game.
I mean, this is well within his range, but they're keeping the offense on the field at the moment.
Yeah, the long for McAllister is 52 yards.
And here
that
we
was
go.
Last season,
Here he comes. Big lefty. He's like a Janikowski, Alema, but 120 pounds lighter.
41-yard kick. And the kick is wide. No, it's got it. How in the world?
Just got the edge.
I'm telling you, Alema, from my angle, I don't know what it looked like on your TV. I thought that was just
I thought it was wide, too. And we had a good look at it from the Sunbelt eye in the sky. But hey, they were right underneath it, so they got it. Jack McAllister gives them 3 more. The Hawks extend their lead.
You're even prettier than the day we met.
Thanks, babe.
You're the youest you in your home. So make it your home your way with RC Willey.
More than 11 million visitors overwhelm Utah's national parks each year, challenging their sustainability. At Utah State University's Moab campus, PhD student Irie Wheeler is analyzing experiences with timed entry systems. Her research will shape policy to improve visitor management and accessibility for future generations.
I'm an Aggie. I sustain Utah's national parks.
Level up with a new TV and soundbar from RC Willey. And maybe a rug, coffee table, and reclining sofa. Find every detail here so you can survive countless reruns.
Cole Albrecht. I play defensive end at Alta High School. Shout out Pat McAfee, had me on the show.
All right, he wants to get on the McAfee show.
That'd be something.
That'd be all right.
Yeah.
We'll have to send that to Pat. I'm so excited college football starting. It actually starts this week. How about this? BYU's first two opponents both play on Saturday. Portland State and Stanford. That ball goes into the end zone.
Oh, that was lucky.
That'll be a Victor's Tires touchback. And this Bingham offense really has struggled, not just today, but this season. They still have yet to score a game in this season. By the way, shout out to the Bingham principal, Rodney Shaw. He's not here today as he's in the hospital recovering from a surgical procedure. And we wish Rodney the best.
Absolutely. Hope he's
Thanks
tuning
for all your
in.
help. Yeah, I'm sure he is.
Yeah, the Bingham Miners, man, I'll tell you what, their hospitality has been fantastic.
Yeah, awesome.
We always love coming to this venue.
Yeah, they do a great job here. So Singley still at quarterback, and he's going to run for it. And I mean literally run for it.
Well, the pressure was coming. Yeah. Albrecht was chasing.
Yeah.
He was running so hard for it that his mouthpiece fell out. It's on the turf at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, you can see it back there. And then he just got ripped down.
Yeah, his head coach
kind of holding his back.
And offensive coordinator Josh Johnson came over to just check, make sure he was good. The answer is yes, he's back in the huddle.
Hey, be sure and check out McGee's Awards and Engravings. It's time to be recognized. They do the trophies for our champions of each game and a Levis tournament.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Love our guys at McGee's.
Oh, that defense just really tough. Owen Peterson, nowhere to go. And already you're looking at a third down, but it's about a 3rd and 2, so very manageable.
I think that was Bear Turner from the backside of the play, chasing it down for a very short gain. But you're right, Dave. 3rd and very manageable here for Bingham if they can pick it up.
Well, they're now 1 of 6 on 3rd downs. So they need one now. There's Bear Turner, the senior. And, the ball's down.
Wow.
So, Lemmy, you're always harping on mesh points, and that one between Singley and Peterson just did not work.
Well, it's hard for it to work when Albrecht is in the backfield when you're trying to hand the ball off.
That's exactly right, Lemmy. Look at this. Number 11, he almost took the handoff.
Boy, somebody missed a block, right?
Well, I think you just came with, you brought numbers, and they didn't have enough.
Yeah. So they'll kick this one away, and Rylan Clayton standing at his 40-yard line. There's Cole. He's going to make college coaches pretty happy.
Indeed.
From the 38-yard line. And Clayton getting Alta up around close to midfield. And already leading 16-0. Hey, be sure to escape into the FanX multiverse. This September 25th, 27th, you can meet over 100 celebrities, shop fandom merch and art, attend panels. Don't miss out on the biggest event yet, FanX Multiverse, September 25th through the 27th at the Salt Palace.
Frank, be honest. Have you ever done body paint where you painted your body with, some design or something crazy like that?
Yeah, I have to be honest with you. Incomplete pass here. No, I've never done that.
What if I told you I might have pictures? You want to reconsider your answer?
No, that would be AI. There's no doubt.
I have no evidence to confirm that, but okay. I was just curious.
You're just wondering.
Yeah.
Hey, I just got the Dave Nellis visit. Did you guys get a little something extra?
What do you mean, did we? We got it first.
We're first on the list.
Oh, be quiet. No, you're not.
Top of the list right here.
Off the right side. Oh, they've been waiting for a big one for Trevin Cook, and they just got it.
I've been so impressed with the way that Cook has run the ball. He's done such a great job of not being brought down by first contact. This time, offensive line gave him all kinds of room off the right side. Good blocking up front, and he puts his head down and turns on the speed, goes untouched for a big chunk yardage gain.
And back to live action again, and nothing doing there. Leading 16-0, and as much as this Bingham offense has struggled, boy, they give up a touchdown here, and it could be really tough for the Miners. You know, the defense really has not been bad. You're holding an offense like Alta's to 16 points with 4 minutes to play in the third quarter, but they've just gotten nothing out of there. The total yards for their offense is 74. Total, as Trevin Cook carries the ball, while Alta's got 272. So 200 yards more than Bingham. It's just rough.
Yeah, and it's been, Frank, a balanced attack from this Alta offense.
Yeah, that's the difference, I think, so far tonight on the offensive side of the ball, at least, is Bingham run, pass, mix, keeping the defense off balance. And Bingham doing not a great job of tackling. They need to wrap up a little bit, but certainly more balance on the Alta side.
Tucker Brown gets out of trouble and fires, and another catch for the Bear.
Some cramps.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was I keep harping on this, but really, you look from a junior's campaign to your senior campaign. What are you looking for? You want to make better decisions when you're out there on the field. Tucker Brown does a fantastic job. He could have gone to his release valve, maybe hit the running back coming out of the backfield, but he keeps his eyes downfield. He locates Bear strong and is able to get the ball to him, but he does all that while he was maneuvering. He could have tucked and run. He could have given that ball to his release valve, or he could have gone down to Bear strong, and that's exactly what he does. Big gain. They pick up the first down.
Hey, RC Willey has everything for your home, from sofas to mattresses, TVs to refrigerators. It's all available, so you can make your home your way at RC Willey.
Oh, look, there's our
buddy.
chain gang right next to the RC Willey sign. We promised them we'd get them some airtime, Frank, and we got them a little airtime right there.
According to them, they are the highest rated chain gang in the nation.
in the entire nation.
I didn't know there was a rating. There's a lemma in the Mac Shack.
It's one of those things where, you have your industry and they make up their own ratings.
Yeah, okay.
And then it's
You mean like Hollywood?
First down. Brown lobbing corner. Oh, that one just kind of came out kind of funky.
Well, a little miscommunication.
Yeah.
His receiver, Tua, kind of stopped his route underneath the defensive back. The defensive back kept running the route, and that's where the ball went. Almost intercepted.
Yeah, you see Brown that time just trying to put a little touch on it. I think it was throwing to an area more so than a receiver, maybe, Frank.
So 2nd and 10 in the University of Utah red zone. Now they've tightened up. Brown goes outside. He'll pick up about 8 yards, and that one to Trevin Fabrizio.
Frank, that time purely a timing route. Ball was thrown before Fabrizio made his break, and the ball was right on target. Maybe a little bit behind, but still right where the receiver could get it.
And you know what? That all happens in summer workouts without coaches around. Champions are built in the backyard, Alima.
Did you just make that up?
What?
No, that's a saying. That's a real saying? That's a real thing.
I've heard champions are built in the off season.
Alta, 4 of 9 on third down conversions. Can they get one here? Brown looking, Brown in trouble, and down he goes. I believe that's the first time they've caught him tonight, and he is sacked.
Guess who? Tukwafu, I've been talking about on the defensive side, has been very active for the Bingham Miners, and that time finally able to get to the legs of Tucker Brown and bring him down. Huge play for the Miners defense.
10-yard loss. And that is the first sack, as I mentioned, for Bingham. So out trots Jack McAllister. 39-yard kick. Kick is on the way, and it hit the goalpost.
Plenty of leg on it.
Well, last time he just barely got it inside that left upright. This time connects.
Take another look here, and doink.
Doing. So Bingham holds. You said it earlier, Dave. This Bingham defense hasn't done a poor job tonight.
No, not at all.
Yeah, they've only given up one touchdown, 3 field goals.
They just got to get something, anything out of their offense. Well, we'll see what they come up with this time. Owen Peterson in the backfield.
And they've been working Finau in the slot.
Yeah. Here comes Singley. And Singley's just going to tuck it and run. And that's actually a good run for Singley. You know what? That, in fact, is a Master Auto Tech first down. A rare first down. Only their 4th of the game. Alta has 18.
And if you're the Miners, you might start to consider putting in more of these, just a designed run for your quarterback.
With a lead blocker. I mean, that was fantastic.
And now Singley is on the sideline.
Teki Finau is listed as the backup quarterback. He'll take the snap here.
So here we go. Clearly they found something that they like doing is Finau. How about his? He picks up 9.
I mean, unfortunately, there's a flag. This is going to be a little hold or something at the line of scrimmage. These offensive lines can't get away with anything tonight, Dilemma.
I'm wondering if this might not be a face mask. Do you think it's a hold, Frank?
Well, I didn't see anything on the face mask of Finau as he was going through the line of scrimmage, but nobody's walking backwards. And it is.
Oh, he just signaled.
It is. You're exactly right. Dilemma, face mask going through.
That's going to be costly.
As my kids would say, bet. Bet. And I got it right.
Is that what that means?
That's what that
I've heard that several times.
It's kind of universal. It just means, good, yes, whatever.
I just shake my head when my kids say it. I don't know.
My 12 and 13-year-old, everything's like, bet. Love it.
Well, that's a first down. All the way up past midfield and to the Alta 45. And Finau will try to run again. And Finau, great yardage. All the way inside the 30-yard line.
What a great mix-up by this Bingham offense, Dilemma.
And Frank, we make the suggestion, maybe you put in some designed quarterback runs. Well, if you're going to do it, then give it to your running back in a direct snap. I like it.
Absolutely.
Bet.
17 yards on the pickup.
Facts. I think they say that too. Facts.
Hey, just a reminder, Robert J. DeBry, Utah's original personal injury attorney, sponsor here on Thursday Night Lights. Robert J. DeBry, the You Make the Call sponsor for us. First down. Penalty.
Little movement up front.
They're going to say false start, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
Prior to the snap,
I don't know.
Number 65 of the offense.
Finau can throw the football. If he can, I mean, this might be the offense you run with certainly the rest of this game. It's as productive as they've been all night.
Indeed.
Well, next week they have their region opener against Westlake. When you start that, I mean, you got to get busy. For the Alta, they'll host West Jordan in another non-league game next week. But, man, region comes up quick for this group. And, again, right into the belly of the beast. Nothing doing on that one.
Ball comes squirting out there.
Along with 2 or 3 other players. Helmets intact.
This might be a package that they have to expand. I'm not sure how deep it is in the playbook with the Finau quarterback package. They may be running out of plays.
Yeah, and if they end up in a passing down and distance, then...
Well, we don't know. We haven't seen him cock his arm back to throw it yet. That might happen. This is certainly a passing down.
Direct snap pressure coming. Oh, he's going to throw. And Finau firing downfield. And the ball is caught. Great adjustment on the ball. And leaping to the end zone is John Kulamushi.
They're going to say he was down at the 1-yard line.
Wow.
I got to see a replay on this.
Robert
But how
J.
about
DeBry,
Finau?
you make the call. Yeah, look at that.
Looked like he was on top of the defender as he reached out. That, to me, unless his elbow went down, but even if his elbow hit the ground, I want to know where the ball was. You know, the way that you resolve this is you put it in the end zone from the 1 yard line.
31 yards on the pickup will bring us to the end of the third quarter. When we come back, Bingham trying to get into the end zone for the first time this season. On America First Credit Union's Thursday Night Lights.
It's a trade buyout. Thousands over book value at Strong Volkswagen. We want to buy your car today, even if you don't buy from us. Thousands over current book value, or trade and make no payments for 90 days. Anniversary event pricing on acres of new Volkswagen. Even the all-new redesigned Tiguan in stock now. Plus $750 in loyalty bonus, and you get a lifetime warranty, no charge.
Since 1955, and I was only 20 years old.
Strong Volkswagen. StrongVW.com.
It's in the thrill of starting strong, making gains. It's the real connections in between. It's in the satisfaction of being on the move. That brilliant feeling of getting somewhere.
This summer, you'll be loving how we're London at America First Credit Union. Get new Visa credit cards with 0% intro APR for 6 months. Need a new ride? Get 90 days with no payments on new auto loans and 60 days no payments on RV and power sports loans. That's not all. Our home equity loans start with an introductory 4.49% APR to refinance debt or take on that dream project. So start the summer fun now and your payments later. Apply in America First today.
Let's go take some turns. A common phrase at a university at the foot of some of the best snow-covered mountains in the world. Another common phrase on the University of Utah campus, unsurpassed societal impact. Sure, it's lofty, but it motivates the care in our hospitals, the research in our labs across campus, and the real-world applications of our breakthroughs. Innovation and impact. It's what you get from a university that is always looking up.
Hey, it is time for the Tony Finau Foundation and Coleman Knitting Mills Letterman's of Love Jacket Giveaway. Bo with Coleman Knitting is presenting a Letterman's jacket to Noah Christensen. Noah's been a dedicated member of the football team for the past few years, consistently demonstrating the qualities of a true team player. His commitment, sportsmanship, positive attitude really make him an inspiration to everyone. The Tony Finau Foundation and Coleman Knitting Mills, proud to honor his achievements with that Letterman's jacket. Coleman Knitting Mills, quality that lasts a lifetime. Way to go, Noah.
Special thanks to Bo and Coleman Knitting Mills. They delivered our Letterman's jackets today.
Oh, man.
And I was thrilled.
They are
I'm like, Bo, you're the man.
Well, yeah, you never had them because you told me they don't have them in Hawaii.
Well, we didn't really need them because it doesn't get cold like that. But Bo, he was telling me that he loves coming to high school football. Of course, played high school football, played at Weber State with Coach Mack back in the day, and now gets to watch high school football representing Coleman Knitting Mills.
Here we go, and a touchdown for the first time this season. The Miners are in the end zone.
And a little celebration after the play there. Someone's getting a flag, but
Singley took it in.
Alema, you said they were starving.
Yep.
They got to be a little less
hungry. They got an appetizer.
Yeah. Lemmy, you had predicted a touchdown for Finau, and I know you were hoping that was going to be the perfect spot, but they had him lined up in the slot.
Yeah, they've been using him more in the slot so far after the first couple of series.
Hey, you might get another chance at it. Let's see here, because they're looking at Alta to see what they want to do, which means the penalty had to have been.
No, the penalty will be, I think,
after okay.
On the kickoff.
Well, I'll tell you, I don't.
How about that mic our official's wearing? That looks like he's hosting Price is Right or something.
Well, in the industry, that is called the dead cat.
Yeah.
It's a wind filter.
The school gave him that. Here we go.
Play. Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Oh, I'm sorry. Just like you guys call it.
Yeah. It was just a little celebration penalty on Singley.
Yeah, just a little. Well, let the kid celebrate. First touchdown of the year. You know?
I don't know that they're getting after him as much as they're a little frustrated that they would call that. It wasn't overly demonstrative, at least not in my opinion.
No.
So what they're going to do is they're going to enforce it on the PAT rather than the kickoff.
Mm-hmm.
And that was Alta's decision.
Tucker Brown for the point after. And another flag. Oh, that's perfect. Right down the pipe.
That may end up being against. Was that against Alta,
yeah,
Frank?
I think that's why the play stopped.
Yeah.
Alta was
In
encroachment in the neutral
penalty.
zone.
Retry.
Well, that's irritating. Now he's got to kick it again. Just let him have it.
Well, not only.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, he gets to kick it again, but it'll be from closer.
Yeah, but he made it.
But yeah, exactly. See, that's what I'm saying too.
Ridiculous.
It's a penalty on the defense.
Yeah,
but the offense gets penalized.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Let's hope he makes this.
100%.
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying.
You know, I was thinking about Finau in the slot, and nothing against. I mean, the coaching staff utilizes all the talent they can, but that seems like a waste of talent. And this one goes up, and that looks good.
Yeah.
But Finau in the slot doesn't make as much sense to me as Finau carrying the football from the backfield.
Because you're just not going to use it, is what you're saying, essentially. Here's a replay on that touchdown, and then afterwards, something was said. But
no, it's just this right there. He spun the ball. So when he spun the ball, it wasn't necessarily the wave even, because the flag came out when he spun the ball.
Okay. Well, let me, we'll let that one go. Hey, visit your local trusted, helpful auto expert, Master Auto Tech, for all of your auto repair needs.
By the way, special shout out, Dave. I don't know if you watched the halftime show. The Bingham dance team was fantastic. In fact, I think the Bingham dance cheerleading squad national champions last year. Standout Sally Ainsworth on the field leading the crew. What a fantastic
If I'm not mistaken, Frank, state champs and national champs?
State and national and champions of the universe as well.
Yes.
They got
That's impressive.
The triple title.
Here's our RGS Exteriors scoring summary for you. Bingham finally gets fed. First score this season. So it took until the fourth quarter. They almost had it in the third quarter, but fourth quarter of game 2. Utah State kickoff, and that's always eventful when your lineman in the
Do you know
mid-range.
Who caught that?
That was impressive.
That was Timmy Snell. That was the defensive lineman who fair caught it.
Wow.
He caught it in his helmet.
Yeah, that's why he's getting all kinds of high fives on the sideline. It's like, nice job.
Nice going.
Yeah.
And you know what he's going to say next?
Bet.
Coach, let me get a return, Coach. Let me get a return.
Me up. He's still good. Everybody's going up to him. He's the most popular guy on the team right now. All right, well, you would assume we would have a heavy dose of running here, you would think, to try to salt this thing away, but that's not what they do. That pass is complete to Evan Morton.
I'll tell you, it's always, such a luxury to have a quarterback that can hit that slant and just put it on the numbers.
Oh, they've been doing that all night.
231 yards passing, guys, just 49 yards rushing, just to keep the defense honest. But, yeah, Tucker Brown's been great. 25 of 35, 231 and the touchdown. It's still weird to think that touchdown was scored on their first drive, and they haven't scored a touchdown since. But, again, we were talking about it. Defense hasn't been a problem for Bingham as Alta gets another Victor's Tires first down.
Is Miley in the booth with you right now?
She is.
Is she doing defensive stats?
Miley, are you doing defensive stats? Yes, she is.
I need some numbers on Tukuafu tonight.
11 needs numbers on Tukuafu.
Number 44.
Number 44. She's on it.
It's got to be double digits at this point.
She is on it. I'll have for you after this play, which they keep on the ground. Keep that clock running. First down yardage for Trevin Cook. Trevin Cook now up to 62 yards rushing in this game.
Yeah, and Cook has been fantastic just balancing out that passing game from Tucker Brown. And he's been active out of the backfield as a receiver as well.
Now, you said you thought that he had maybe
Tukuafu's got double digits at least.
He's at 9.
9? Okay.
So very close. Plus, but he's got a sack and a tackle for loss.
Yeah, but Alima's rounding up.
Yeah, so that's, you're right. Oh, dangerous pass. Bear Strong was right there. But, I mean, that's twice now in this game that Jordan Thurman has nearly had a pick 6.
Yeah, that's a nice play.
There's Thurman, the senior. Hey, just a reminder, the Mac Shack is housed with Alema Harrington. And if you want to just stop by, he'll size you up.
Yeah, people wonder if I actually sell hot chocolate or refreshments out of the Mac Shack, but no, I suit people up. And I also take text messages. Got a text message recently from Kurt McGee from our friends at McGee's. I was talking about all the the family-owned businesses that support local sports here. Great catch by Bear Strong over the middle.
That's not an easy catch to make, dragging across the middle there. You're in a bunch of traffic. Bear Strong goes up strong and pulls that one down. Convert the first down.
By the way, back to Tukuafu, I rattled off those numbers. Miley just pointed out he's also had 2 pass breakups.
Yeah.
So he's been
great in coverage. And he's just a junior. I would anticipate that guy's going to get a lot of looks from some D1 schools if he hasn't already.
First down. And once again, Trevin Cook close to another first down.
I think that play was, Frank, designed to go to the left side of the line.
Yeah.
And he saw it get kind of stuffed and was able to take it back to the right side and had plenty of room.
The cutback, the vision. You know who did that better than anybody else? Which running back in football history did that better than anyone else?
Eddie Johnson? 10th tackle for Tukuafu, by the way.
I'm going with Barry Sanders.
I would go with Barry Sanders.
Yeah. A career that he ended probably a little too short for a lot of us. Another.
But on his own terms.
First down, yes, very much so. That's kind of the Detroit thing, like Megatron.
Yeah.
Johnson did the same thing.
Yeah, yeah, that one was weird, though. I mean, Barry Sanders, that one, okay, he took a lot of punishment. He was the sole force on that offensive football team. But Megatron, was that one kind of weird? And the circumstances
really
surrounding
weird.
it?
I mean, he had a lot left, it appeared.
Seemed like it.
I got to share a text for someone who's not happy with Frank in just a moment.
Oh, my gosh.
Right after this play.
Is my mom texting again?
No, but I got a text from a good friend of mine at Farmington who says Bingham lost to Farmington in drill team at the state championship.
Hang on.
Wait a second.
Just a heads up in case someone from Farmington goes berserk.
Wait a second. Okay, that's drill team.
Drill and cheer. Yeah, drill and cheer are different.
Those are 2 different things.
Okay, well then now he knows.
So hey,
but he says Farmington and Bingham is a heated rivalry in dance.
Relax. You know what I'm saying? Relax. Jeez.
Oh, man. So Judd Bowen, by the way, middle linebacker, he now has 11 tackles. So there's a little battle going on with this defense, right now for the tackle lead. And here we go, another Master Auto Tech first down as Bennett Coaster comes in and gets a carry.
Well, I mentioned what a luxury it is to have a quarterback that can hit the slant and put it on the numbers. Also, what a luxury it is to have an offensive line that can open up some holes, and a guy like Coaster and Cook in your backfield that are able to grind out some clock on the ground.
22nd first down of this game for Alta. Wow. Screen pass outside. That's well read. And nothing doing there. They're going to lose a couple of yards. Breck Warren, the junior. I haven't seen him all night. That's his first catch. So a loss of 2. Time definitely on the side of Alta as we get to 6:40 to play in this game. And leading by 9. again, this is what this drive has been all about. A couple of passes sprinkled in here and there, but they just keep churning that clock. And Bingham's going to take a timeout. And we'll take it with them. Got a good one here. 16-7 in the black and blue rivalry. The Hawks with the lead on American First Credit Union's Thursday Night Lights.
You know you can trust Victor's Tires. Getting ready to roll for your summer road trip? Trust Victor's to make sure your ride is safe and roadworthy. We'll top off your fluids and make sure you'll be cool on the road. Victor's Tires, the place you can trust.
In grade school, when the teacher asked, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" I stood proud and said, "A rain gutter and siding installer." Tim Brown Jr. here, fourth-generation owner of RGS Exteriors. My great-grandpa started the business in the 50s, then my grandpa, then my dad, and now me today. I wake up every day thinking, man, I am living the dream. If you want siding, windows, or gutters from people that really care, RGS Exteriors is your only call.
You know you can trust Victor's Tires. Of course you can trust Victor's for tires. And when you're ready for those new wheels, you'll find them at Victor's too. Whether it's tires or wheels, Victor's makes financing easy for everyone. Victor's Tires, the place you can trust.
This is the school bus stop of the game, presented by NHTSA. Always remember to stop when the school bus arm is out.
Oh, yeah, and our NHTSA stop of the game. Boom! Cole Albrecht. And he gets our NHTSA stop of the game. He's had 7 tackles, 1 sack. And, ooh, he sent him.
Oh, man, I'll tell you what, I love this sponsorship.
Yeah.
That'll remind me anytime I'm behind the school bus and that little red stop sign comes out.
Absolutely.
I will think of Cole Albrecht and I'll think, I got to stop.
And here we go, back to live action. And Tucker Brown. Only thing he could have done better is stay in bounds, but that was a pretty good run, and we got a player down anyway. That's Tali Latuaha. And that does not look good. 14 yards on the pickup for Tucker Brown. He doesn't run a whole lot.
Yeah, it's not a designed run. No. They don't have a package in there, which is the quarterback run package. This is just, the yards that he has picked up have all been on broken plays. And the thing about Tucker Brown is he will continually keep his eyes downfield and look for opportunities to get rid of the ball. That time has been 2 times in the game here tonight where he's picked up good yardage.
245 yards passing. They have him for 7 yards rushing because you're taking off what was not positive yardage. But overall, what a game for that young man, and guiding this team to nearly 350 yards of total offense. We'll take a break as we check on this injury and be back.
Let's see. String cheese. Ooh, soda.
Surprise! You have a brother.
Hi. Whoa. Why didn't you tell me before?
Well, we just got him.
For opening a new account at America First Credit Union.
Which, surprise number 2, you're moving out and living at America First.
Huh? Get your money working. For a limited time, new members get a cash bonus when they open a checking account.
It's a trade buyout. Thousands over book value at Strong Volkswagen. We want to buy your car today, even if you don't buy from us. Thousands over current book value, or trade and make no payments for 90 days. Anniversary event pricing on acres of new Volkswagen. Even the all-new redesigned Tiguan in stock now. Plus $750 in loyalty bonus. And you get a lifetime warranty, no charge.
Since 1955, and I was only 20 years old.
Strong Volkswagen. StrongVW.com.
I'm Judd Bowen, number 24, linebacker. I'm ranked on Siege. If you know, you know.
I'm assuming that's a gamer thing.
Absolutely.
Right?
On Siege, he's ranked. That a kid. I mean, I guess.
Is that, are those rankings like our chain gang or?
Yeah, exactly. And by the way, he has 12 tackles. His teammate, Tali Latuaha, being helped off the field now.
Yeah, you hope that he's going to be okay.
There's Judd Bowen. 12 tackles and ranked on Siege. That's a good night. The senior.
12 tackles on the evening.
Yep. Like we've been talking about, this defense has not been the problem for this team.
Been a lot of bend but don't break.
Yeah.
They gave him 1 touchdown early and then field goals.
Yeah, 3 field
from
goals.
that point.
All right, just over 6 to play. And here we go, Tucker Brown with the ball, and Tucker takes. And we were just talking about design runs, and that one sends him into the end zone.
They must have heard that we were saying there's no designed runs for the quarterback in this Alta offense. They said, okay, they don't think there's any designed runs, so they're not prepared for one. And here comes Tucker Brown into your living room.
Do we have another flag? What?
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Number
Again.
77 of the
Celebration.
That on the kickoff.
And they'll choose, speaking of Bingham, will choose to enforce that penalty on the kickoff.
Absolutely, get better field position. They still haven't put the points up on the board.
We have here for our viewers at home, but they haven't changed the scoreboard.
You can see it
you
right
can
there.
see.
And the kick is up. Good looking shot from our eye in the sky. Let's take a look at Tucker Brown's touchdown and maybe what the official didn't like afterwards. It's Tucker Brown, 28 of 38, 245 yards, 1 touchdown for that young man. 6'1" senior.
Having a great night.
Yeah, having a terrific night. As I said, next week they have another non-league game. West Jordan, pretty good team though, coming into Alta. And then they're in that new redesigned region. So take a look at Brown here. Now watch as he gets to the end zone. I don't know.
Well designed play, well executed.
Been, but yeah, he pointed up. But anyway, that region we were talking about, you got the 3 rivals in Salt Lake County, which of course is Alta, Brighton, and Olympus. And then you got the 3 rivals in Davis County, which is Bountiful, Viewmont, and Woods Cross. And they combined them into a 6-team region. First time that group has been together in as long as I can remember.
Yeah, and whenever they do those, region kind of restructuring, it's always, a topic of conversation as you go around, and everybody wants to talk about it.
There's our RGS Exteriors scoring drive. And what a kick. I mean, they were backed up, and McAllister still blasted that into the end zone for Victor's Tires touchback.
That reminded me of a young Frankie Dolce from East High School back in a few years back. Strong leg.
Tyson Ewing just told me that was a 77-yard kick.
Good grief.
Jeez. Well, all right, there you go. Hey, our next broadcast comes your way tomorrow. I am really excited about this game tomorrow. We're going with an out-of-state team as Liberty, Nevada, ranked 3rd in Nevada, is coming up to take on Skyridge. That's going to be a lot of fun. And down goes Singley, and there might be a face mask on this. Look, at least that's what I saw. Let's have a look.
Yep, you're right.
Right there. Evan Eineck with the penalty. Now they're sorting this, and now the penalties are starting to stack up. You got 10 penalties for 100 yards for Alta, 8 for Bingham. So,
well, Coach Burdett did want to clean up the personal.
Well, he did that.
Foul penalties. Has done that.
Foul, face mask. Number 14 of the defense. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. First down.
I should make a correction. That's still a personal foul. Face mask penalty.
Let's take a look at that upcoming schedule we were talking about. Brought to you by McGee's. Tomorrow, Liberty against Skyridge. And then next Thursday, haven't done this rivalry yet, but it is intense. Bear River and Box Elder. Next Thursday from Tree Mountain. You know what that guy means, you guys.
That means we're eating at Maddox.
Yep.
Get our table ready. Bet. We'll be there.
Tomorrow should be very exciting. Third-ranked team in Nevada coming up.
Oh, think of the energy for that game.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Second down. And it's Finau firing downfield, and it's short and incomplete.
Finau kind of off the back foot as he let that one go. Just didn't have enough juice on it.
So, Frank, you were saying you didn't want to see him just lined up in the slot. Well, here you go.
Tried to get it downfield, but just can't. Just not enough on that ball. A little off target. Nice job by the receiver, actually, to make sure that it wasn't intercepted.
So 3rd down and 4. Finau again looking. Finau fires, and that's high and incomplete. So 4th down. You almost got to go for it. Frank, if you're tapping on your mic, we can hear it.
Tap, tap, tap.
Maybe just talk.
Tap it in the hole. Listen, I'm not a technical guy. The microphone stopped working, and so I took it over and had the guys fix it. They used the universal repair method.
They turned it off and turned it back on?
They took the batteries out and then reinstalled the batteries.
Nice. That works. 4th down. We need that working because Frank's going to interview tonight's Thursday Night Lights champion after the game. And Finau fires complete. That's good enough. Yep. For a Master Auto Tech 1st down.
It may not be his natural position, but Finau at quarterback may be the answer for Bingham.
Yeah, and it does give you some options, right?
Absolutely.
If you're a defense and you're looking at number 1 in the backfield as the QB, you don't know what's going to happen.
That's right.
Under 5 now. Finau. This is what he can do when he gets in trouble, is try to run out of trouble, but fires incomplete.
Flag down on the play.
I think the intended receiver was Peterson, but I'm not sure if Peterson knew that.
The ball was in the area of Peterson.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer.
15
well, that'll help.
Automatic 1st down.
So that keeps the chains moving.
Keeps the chain gang moving. The world renowned.
Best chain gang in the nation. Self-proclaimed.
Does it matter? Does it really matter if you're the number 1, whether you self-proclaimed or not? It's not like a nickname.
I mean,
nicknames, obviously you can't give yourself a nickname, but these kinds of awards,
I think there are some that have.
Oh, but they don't count.
True. Finau going for it all downfield, and that's batted down, trying to hit Jordan Thurman.
You know what? You gave the proper credit, saying the ball was batted down. The truth of the matter is you watch this, the ball bounced off the helmet of the receiver.
Batted down by the helmet.
It's actually
it did.
Bounced off the helmet of the defender.
Which is fine.
Yeah, so you give credit where credit is due.
You're going to take that?
That's Bear Turner batted it down.
He gets a pass breakup, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
How's Miley going to score that?
How are we scoring that one, Miley? They want to know.
Pass breakup?
PBU? All 3. They're all nodding.
Yes.
Oh, here he goes. Finau caught from behind, showing the speed of Bear Turner. And we approach 4 to play. Celebrating 70 years of serving Utah at Strong Volkswagen. Head to strongvw.com and unlock stronger pricing. Strong VW. Finau passes high, and 4th down coming.
Well, if he can develop, obviously Finau has the run portion of the quarterback position down. He's very good at that part. If he can develop the passing game just a little bit, just to keep enough to keep the defense off balance, that could be hard to stop.
Well, even if he can, to your point, develop that passing a little bit, you can still have Boston Singley as your starting QB. But when you bring in Finau as your wildcat, now you got some options.
Well, let's take a look at our game recap brought to you by America First Credit Union. America First has everything you need to reach your financial goals faster. So go to AmericaFirst.com and join the home team today.
Well, that was an interception early on by Bear Turner, and that turned into a touchdown with Brown hitting Morton. And then nice scramble here, but not able to get away from Tukuafu, who gets the sack there. And Zeteki Finau had some nice runs in this game. And this one was a pass from Finau right down to the 1-yard line.
Tucker Brown finishes it off. Just too much Tucker Brown. 28 of 38, 245 yards, a touchdown. He didn't rush for a ton, 20 yards on 4 carries, but did get that touchdown. And really, Tucker Brown, I think, has been in control of this game. Used a lot of his weapons just perfectly, whether it's Bear Strong or Evan Morton. Fabricio had a couple of nice catches.
They'll get the first down.
Master Auto Tech first down.
Nice rollout that time from Teki Finau. Connects with Thurman.
Talk about a bright spot. Bingham is 2 for 2 on 4th down conversions tonight, so they're 100%. How about that?
We'll take it.
Yeah. Approaching 3 to play now. Putting the finishing touches on here, and Finau showing his speed, gets to the outside and out of bounds. Finau's a big kid, 6'2", 220-pound senior.
He's a load when he's coming downhill at you. He's, played both running back, slot back, and now quarterback in this game. Haven't been a whole lot of offensive plays that he has not been involved in at one position or another.
$70 yards rushing already, 3 for 8, 45 yards passing. And inside the University of Utah red zone and down inside the 10-yard line. So Finau actually has more yards passing now at this point than Boston Singley did, who had 30.
Finau took a little bit of time to get up. He's going to pull himself off the field. I think he's exhausted.
Well, if they're in scoring position, Frank, will you go over and tell Zeteki Finau that I did promise that he would score tonight?
I'll let him know.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That we have high expectations.
Bear Turner, by the way, just got his 11th tackle, and Singley back in and misfires on that one. So really both teams, their defensive players have looked really good.
I would agree. On one side you got Albrecht, number 11, and then on the other side Tukuafu, both kind of that outside linebacker position. They've both been extremely active, but all of the linebackers from both teams have played great games here tonight. There's another look at Albrecht.
Yeah, what a game he's had. And he got our stop of the game, too, our NHTSA stop of the game. Singley looking, he's going to take off. And Singley trying to get to the corner, cuts it back. And they just keep him out.
Ooh. Yeah, some are looking for a flag there, Frank. You were right on top of it. Foster a little bit late. I'm going to call that late enthusiasm. No flag. First and goal inside, what, the 1?
Just inside. Here we go. Finau back in. Direct snap. Alema's hoping. He got it. Bet.
Another flag down after the touchdown.
Dead ball foul, Frank. Touchdown counts.
You hope.
Got a player down for the Alta Hawks, but nice job by Finau to just kind of find some room on the outside. I think that was designed to go to that left side, but he had to bounce. So after 7 quarters of scoreless football for the Bingham Miners, they've got 2 touchdowns here in the fourth quarter.
In 1 quarter, yeah. You said they were hungry. They have been fed.
I didn't say they were hungry. They were starving.
Starving, yeah. Got another player down. Take a look at a good-looking group of fans on hand.
Tending to the right ankle. Haven't seen a number yet. Is that? Yeah, it's Albrecht.
That's Albrecht.
Yeah. That ankle, right ankle, is already heavily taped. So I'm wondering if that was an injury that he maybe came into and got aggravated. You know, fatigue. Frank kicks in at the end of a game like this.
That's penalty.
Just a little stability in that. And you're down in the trenches. I mean, there's a lot of traffic down in there and bodies crashing together. So Albrecht out under his own power.
There's our scoring summary brought to you by RGS Exteriors. Nice long drive, 14 plays, 80 yards. 1 yard run by Finau. That's one of those drives you want, though, when you're leading by 10. And they were 2 for 2 on 4th down. They used up a lot of time, though, and they're trailing by 10.
Yeah. So they'll go for the 2-point conversion here. That would make it an 8-point game. They successfully executed an onside kick to start the game. So this game is not over.
Singley going to the end zone. And no. So it will remain 23-13, a 10-point lead for Alta. Take a look. Our end zone camera coming right to, it was right there.
Receiver had to turn around, but catchable ball. But the 2-point conversion unsuccessful. That means that it'll be a 10-point deficit for the home team with 2:21 to go.
Bingham only has 1 timeout remaining. And so the question is, can Alta pick up a first down or 2 and run the clock out? Do they have that 2-minute and 21-second offense available?
Over 200 yards combined in penalties tonight for both teams.
Yikes.
If you look at Blake Burdett there, his team contributed about half of that, a little more actually, 115 yards.
Like the Raiders are playing out here tonight.
I just got a really nice text from Mateo, the former Alta head coach who's been around for a long time. He's the founder of the All Poly Sports and All Poly Sports Camp, the football camp. Really the most successful, longest running, and most popular non-affiliated football camp that happens here in Utah every year, and they travel around a little bit. And he said they, want to just wish all of these seniors, because he was coaching these guys, right, a couple of years ago, and sending his love to these seniors.
Did he have anything to say about the Alta drill team versus the...
No, he had no comment on that.
Hey, how about this? Onside
Wait
kick.
a second.
And Bingham comes
That's
up with
huge.
it.
I mean, there's not a lot of time left, but you score in a hurry here. We've seen crazy things happen.
This is very different from the opening onside kick. This one was, the strategy is to hit one of the front line, and they got it done. Messina coming up with the onside kick.
Well, number one, you have to, if you're Bingham, you have to score here.
Yeah, you're 2 scores down. So, I mean, you got to get in the end zone.
Yep.
And then, you know, you're not done.
And
maximum you can get is 8 points here.
And then do another onside kick.
A lot of things got to go your way.
Yes, sir. Stranger things have happened.
That number issue, you were talking about Messina, who's 5, and then Singley trots back out there wearing 5.
That looked like illegal motion or a false start by the offense.
Yeah, absolutely. That'll back him up.
Prior to the snap, false start, number 10 of the offense. 5-yard penalty, still first down.
We were headed for a really nice ending time about half an hour ago, but we're going to be here a little while longer.
Yeah, there are all kinds of movement. Just about everybody but the center moved.
Also, the worst kind when the entire team goes on 1 and the center goes on 2. And once again, Finau tripped up.
Finau is exhausted.
Yeah,
he is.
He's slow.
He's gassed.
Well, I was talking to you about, you know, his numbers. 77 yards now rushing. That's pretty much all in the second half.
He might have fallen hard on that shoulder. Watch the end of this play as he falls to the ground, and he falls right on top of that shoulder.
Very awkward position. Like that's one of those you worry about, like a collarbone.
Well, while they're looking at him, we'll remind you that Utah State University, the state's #1 student experience on campus, sponsors our kickoffs on America First Credit Union Thursday Night Lights and Friday Night Rivals. Tomorrow will be at Skyridge High School down in Lehigh as they take on Liberty, third-ranked team from Nevada. The Patriots. The Pats.
Yeah, he's kind of holding that left arm funny.
Yeah, that's
that
not a good
shoulder.
look.
Boy, and he kind of had a breakout second half here from the quarterback position.
Yeah, you hope it's not something too serious. Maybe just a shoulder bruise or maybe a slight separation. Nothing too drastic.
That'll bring Singley back in. And how about that? I mean, he looked like he was dead to rights, and he ends up picking up 10 yards. Now he's down.
I was tracking Albrecht, number 11. Watch number 11. He's trailing the play here, and he's like, oh, he's going to come back at me, and then he just whiffed.
We're right by it.
Quickly, Singley is down now.
Now Singley's down.
So both quarterbacks injured.
Yeah, I'm not sure what your option is here. Yeah, his leg got kind of twisted underneath him. You hope he's okay.
Oh, my word. Well, I think next in line would be Cohen Campbell, maybe. Minute 40 to play, though. They're down 10.
So it looks like 19 warming up.
Oh, okay. So Max Childs is next in line.
It's been a rough start from as far as injuries are concerned for Bingham. They lost a receiver last week. In fact, they lost 2 last week, and one of them able to come back. They lost Singley in that game. He was able to come back for this game. But now you've got Finau and Singley banged up.
Next man up. But it is tough. It's tough to open the season at nationally ranked Corner Canyon when you're not in their region. Or oddly enough, they've played them the last 3 years because they were in the same region.
They were in the region.
So they've had those opportunities, but you're going to see Corner Canyon. We've got them on the air in a couple of weeks against the state champion from Arizona, another Liberty team, by the way. And we're going to find out a lot about them that night. I cannot wait for that one. I believe Corner Canyon's in Florida this week, by the way. They are.
He's able to put a little bit of weight on that leg. That's a good sign. I mean, we're not here to diagnose, obviously, from the broadcast booth, but you hope that he's okay.
Well, there's 3 now key injuries in this game for Bingham, with Latuaha out. It's a young Bingham team. I like what they did in the second half here on the offensive side. Hopefully, Finau is not going to be out for long, for an extended period.
So they will run out number 19, and on the roster that would be Max Childs. Still a lot of work to be done, but they need to get to the end zone quickly. I mean, you got a minute 38, clock is running.
Yeah, to score 10 points, and that means you got to get in the end zone once and then get a field goal.
A little counter play, a little fake there, and Peterson takes it.
Nice to see Peterson back in the game. He went out a little dinged up earlier, but he looks like he's back.
A little delayed handoff up the middle that time. Owen Peterson moves the chains for a first down.
Childs is going to throw, and his pass, boy, that was in the hands of Jordan Thurman. Not able to hang on, and he's not happy about it.
Should have been caught.
Yeah, the only good news there is that the clock will stop. Yeah, that one on target,
right there.
In and out of the hands.
Hey, Coleman Knitting Mills does a lot more than just Letterman's jackets, including screen printing, embroidery, and more. Visit ColemanKnitting.com for details. They award a Letterman's jacket at every game that we broadcast to one of the student athletes.
Shout out to the Tony Finau Foundation.
Yeah, they're part of that. And down he goes. Welcome, young man.
Welcome to varsity football.
Yeah. Well, that's what that's about, huh? Okay. Are they all that big?
And fast. Did a nice job stepping into the pocket, looking for his man downfield before it collapsed. Clock's still running, under 45 seconds now.
Well, it sounds to me like Frank's going to be visiting with the Alta Hawks, who will pick up their first win of the season. Award a little trophy here on Thursday Night Lights. And that pass dropped.
Oh, man.
2 passes right in the hands of his receivers.
Yeah, that time, Kulimushi, he just was looking upfield before he had secured the football. Pass was on target, but you see Kulimushi just had his head turned and was trying to look upfield. There were 3 defenders right around him, so.
Well, Tucker Brown's going to finish this game with the first touchdown and the last touchdown for Alta. And a good game as Childs fires deep downfield. That's incomplete, though.
That's a hard sell. It was, I mean, he came out really trying to convince the official, and then he knew that it hit the ground. He's like, okay.
Yeah, he's like, I can't even.
It's like, you know, my integrity's not worth it. That one, I dropped it.
Well, nice effort, definitely by both teams. If Bingham could have found a little more offense, things might have been different. But, hey, congratulations to Blake Burdett and these Alta Hawks. Very disappointing loss a week ago. And I know they were anxious to get back on the field and show everybody what they can do. They got a good-looking offense. And against a defense that's pretty stout. So taking a knee is Tucker Brown. Tyson, you're not going to deduct 2 yards from his stats for that, are you? I mean, come on.
I think he has to.
No, I think he's got to, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. Well, nonetheless, victory to the Hawks. Nice game for Alta. They come in here. The black and blue rivalry renewed. A rivalry that was huge back in the mid-2000s. These two split state championships against each other, but tonight, victory goes to the Hawks. And when we come back, Frank Dolce will have some hardware for the winning team on America First Credit Union's Thursday Night Lights.
When you're the oldest personal injury firm in Utah, you get to know a few faces.
So tell me what happened.
You just came in and sideswiped me, bro.
I got hit by a drunk driver.
And it hurts worse than that time that I was dropped. Tailgate. Who would have thought?
I guess you can say we've seen everything. And I mean everything.
Juliet would never use these.
Our team at Robert J. DeBry has the experience needed to get you the compensation you deserve. Not sure you have a case? Dial the number with all the 8s.
Do you suffer in pain? Are you stiff, tense, or less active than before? Introducing the EasyWell Remedy Massage System that combines the incredible effects of vibrational therapy, targeted deep tissue shiatsu massage, plus soothing infrared heat. A triple fusion of therapeutic experiences. Full body vibrational therapy increases blood circulation and reduces inflammation. Look at these beads moving from the powerful vibrational motors.
It's like 1,000 little fingers just vibrating my body from head to toe.
Infrared heat penetrates deep to reduce pain, soothe, and relax.
Remedy gets in there and helps deal with the source of the pain, so you feel much better.
The Ultra Shiatsu pillow with 6 infrared heated nodes mimics a professional massage. Plus, it's detachable for deep relief anywhere you need it.
It's just something that you're gonna have to feel for yourself.
Experience the true remedy for your pain and stiffness. Call now.
Some shops, they just give you an oil change and send you on your way.
But at Master Auto Tech, our master service goes beyond that.
Our master service package includes premium oil, full digital inspection, tire rotation, fluid top-offs, and a brake check.
Plus, BG EPR to clean the sludge out of your engine.
And BG MOA to extend engine life and performance.
Getting the master service means you're going to be doing it less often, saving you money over time.
So come down and ask for the master service. It's not just an oil change, it's peace of mind.
Your trusted, helpful expert, Master Auto Tech.
Welcome back here, Bingham High School, where Alta has come in and defeated the Miners on America First Credit Union's Thursday Night Lights. Frank Dolce, he just loves the mosh pit, and he's standing by with Blake Burdett and his winning Alta Hawks team. Frank?
Here we go. Here we go. All right, Coach. Well, you picked up your first win of the season. You corrected some of the mistakes from the first week. I thought your offense did a very nice job. Nice balance, run and pass. What are some of the things that you can build on going into next week?
Well, we proved that we can run the ball. We're not just a passing team. And so, you know, we just got to keep building on that. And I'm excited for these boys to get that first win out of the way, especially how last week went. But these guys came to play. Our defense was awesome today.
Tell me about that defense. You really controlled the line of scrimmage. You controlled the game. Tell me about that defense and what you saw.
Our defense coordinator had a great game plan. We brought a lot more pressure this week than we did last week, and the boys bought into it, and we were able to go.
I think it was nice that you also didn't have 7 personal fouls tonight.
Yeah, we had a few that were.
Hey,
I'm saying that was an improvement.
We still have some things to clean up, and you know, it was a big improvement from week 1 to week 2, and now we got to keep improving. You know, we got another big game next week. So.
Well, let me tell you something. That was a big improvement. It's a big win here on the enemy's turf, and with that effort, you are tonight's Thursday Night Live champion.
Oh, Lemma, the best part of our night.
Absolutely. And congratulations to the Hawks. Again, full disclosure, I'm in the Hawks district. My kids are in that district.
But that's okay.
And I tell you, it's great to see Alta have some success here. And Blake Burdett is bringing this program back. I mentioned the text that I just got from Mateo, the former coach at Alta, and sending his love to these seniors. A great win for them. Of course, that's the group that he coached. And so Alta, that's a big win for them.
Well, it was a lot of fun tonight, the renewal of that rivalry. Tomorrow night we're going to head to Skyridge High School as Skyridge takes on Liberty out of Henderson, Nevada, third-ranked team in Nevada. Thanks so much to our entire Pure Broadcasting crew. Tyson Ewing, Miley Enger on stats, phenomenal as usual. Frank and Alema, thank you all so much. And we'll see you tomorrow night for America First Credit Union's Friday Night Rivals.
Welcome to Sugar House Furniture, where we've been selling solid wood furniture at affordable prices for over 30 years. Whether you need a single piece or an entire room, find what you're looking for at Sugar House Furniture, your Mission Furniture specialist.
This summer, you'll be Leffenhauer London at America First Credit Union. Get new Visa credit cards with 0% intro APR for 6 months. Need a new ride? Get 90 days with no payments on new auto loans and 60 days no payments on RV and power sports loans. That's not all. Our home equity loans start with an introductory 4.49% APR to refinance debt or take on that dream project. So start the summer fun now and your payments later. Apply in America First today.
Whether because of discomfort, lack of mobility, your lifestyle, or occupation, you sit inactively way too many hours a day. Introducing Ellipse, the premium quality automatic seated exerciser that strengthens legs, increases mobility, and boosts circulation without physical strain or impact.
It is so quiet that none of my coworkers even know I'm using it.
Strengthen and tone your legs, increase your mobility, flexibility, and balance. Plus, stimulate healthy circulation.
My joints feel better, my knees feel better, my back feels better. It makes me feel stronger too.
Perfect for home therapy. Whisper quiet to use while you work.
My circulation is moving, I'm burning calories, and it makes me feel energetic.
Call now and order Ellipse, the seated exerciser that strengthens legs, increases mobility, and boosts circulation. Call and get upgraded to the Deluxe Bundle. Get the faster motor for 5 miles of steps per hour, the step counter, the sport mat, and wireless remote. Call now.
Watch this week's Friday Night Rivals to catch the school bus stop of the game presented by NHTSA, highlighting the most momentous stops every week. Always remember to stop when the school bus arm is out.
Are you suffering through the heat? You've trusted Master Electrical Service since 1954. Now we'd like to introduce to you Mountain Home Services, taking care of all of your home service needs. Give us a call and we'll be on our way.
The challenges of college are easier to overcome when you're embraced by community. Surrounded by beauty. Inspired by quality. And empowered by opportunity. It's all here at Weber State. Find your brilliance.
Welcome to Sugar House Furniture, where we've been selling solid wood furniture at affordable prices for over 30 years. Whether you need a single piece or an entire room, find what you're looking for at Sugar House Furniture, your Mission Furniture specialist.
KMYU is the home of the Salt Lake Bees. KJazz will now join the following program already in progress.
Mid-30s is going to do. I looked to make sure he didn't have a wedding ring as he started to flirt with me a little bit. And he asked if I wanted to go to dinner that night. And I said, I'm going to dinner anyway, so why not?
Her dinner date? A man named Ernest Shearer III.
There was not that awkward silence that sometimes you have in first date.
Ernie, that's what he called himself, was good-looking, college-educated, a former Eagle Scout who'd been raised in a Mormon household. Though his occupation was rather unusual. He was a professional poker player.
Kind of surprised me that someone with his background would be a professional poker player.
Of course, you did something kind of odd for a while, too.
Exactly, which is why I had no judgment about it whatsoever. I found it very interesting, and yeah, he said he was making good money at it.
Ernie explained how he had mastered the poker skill of cleverly hiding any tells, any clues about the cards he was holding.
He was good at reading people, which of course is very important in the poker world.
He kept an apartment in Southern California, he told her, but spent much of his time in Las Vegas.
He gambled enough at the tables. He had high enough status that he got free rooms and free meals, show tickets.
And he seemed to be doing it all rather responsibly, saving money, he told her, for those times when the cards weren't so lucky.
It was almost like somebody having a sales job, that they know sometimes they're going to get a lot of great sales and sometimes they're not.
She fell for Ernie over the next few days of magic time in Vegas. And soon a long-distance relationship blossomed. They were on the phone every day. There were trips, she to Vegas, he to meet her in places like Aruba in Mexico. And one day, Ernie told Adrian he loved her.
Oh, it was very exciting.
Ernie traveled to Adrian's home base in North Carolina several times. Got to know her family, her mother Lynn.
He was charming and was very comfortable with us and us with him.
We talked about marriage. We were looking at engagement rings.
They actually talked about children.
If the first one was a girl, of course he would love her, but he really wanted a boy.
So it was wonderful. Not perfect, of course. What is? Ernie's mother, the devout Mormon, did not approve of his poker playing, apparently, even though Ernie's father loved poker. In fact, they often played together.
He really seemed to like his father and respect his father. They seemed to be close.
So why didn't they want to meet her? It was, frankly, a little hard to understand.
How he explained it to me, his mother did not approve of our relationship because I was not Mormon. And we traveled around together and were living a life of sin or whatever. It was
Scarlet Woman.
Exactly.
And when she did meet Ernie's dad once, it didn't go so well.
So we were in the lobby of Caesars, and he started to say, "This is Adrian." He said, "I know who she is," and turned his back to me.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been so offended in my life.
Anyway, by then the bloom had faded. Wasn't going to be a marriage or children.
For probably the last 6 months of our relationship, I think we both knew that it wasn't going anywhere.
And in February of 2008, they broke it off. So maybe that's why, weeks later, she didn't hear right away about what happened.
We need emergency, we need everybody now.
What kind of a problem?
I don't